Hello, hello, and welcome along to another episode of Criminal Intent. Today's episode is Through the Darkness, but last episode was called Undertakings, and what were we undertaking? Anybody remember where we started?
Our asses into the Underdark?
True. Where did we begin?
Ooh, good question.
Leaving that spooky place where DB ran away.
We did. We did begin further back than that, all the way back there, surely.
Yeah,
not.
I guess technically we did, actually. Yeah.
Jesus, we flew last episode.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Okay.
That's right.
So you guys went to... Is this the right? Is this the right? Is this the right map?
The Temple of Iluvaz?
No, not quite.
Or the something of Iluvaz?
Kajuka.
The Gates of Iluvaz was the in Kojoka.
Iluvaz Ruins.
Yeah. Gates of Iluvaz was the tavern name. You guys went there. You found DB kicking up a storm, having a party. Frankly, most of you took it quite well, if we're honest. And that sort of makes sense. You know, you haven't been together all that long. It's sort of logical. Were we
mad at DB? Because I mean, that was the correct thing to do.
No, I mean, I kept all your stuff. Yeah, I kept all your stuff safe.
Cornelius, however, not quite so chirpy about it.
But that's how he is normally with DB. So
in a lovely conversation in the kitchen, Josh said to me, "Well, if I was being completely in character, I would have attacked him on sight." Which gave me a good chuckle.
Yeah, and I, if I was completely in character, you never would have seen DB again. So
well, exactly right. So we had to bend just a little bit in both ways to meet in the middle bit. And I think in some ways that shows that Cornelius and DB really do belong in the party together, right? The fact that both of them would have absconded and never come back, and Cornelius would have quite happily just attacked you on sight. Slowly, bonds will be made. You will either make a useful minion, or maybe he'll get used to you eating the trap so he doesn't have to. I don't know. Anyway, so we then decided to go off to the Underdark to find our way into Aasimar after a rest in the morning. You went to the Underpost. Did you go to the Overpost as well, or did you just go to the Underpost? There were two trading posts opposite each other either side of the road, one for going up mountains and one for going into the Underdark.
I think we only went to the Underdark side.
Yeah, I think we really just did the Underdark thing. And the most important things you guys purchased was a way of seeing in the dark, some soft-soled shoes.
That's right.
And
some
potentially
Blue
something
Mountain
else.
Potions.
Yeah, and a bunch of consumables.
Yes,
beyond that, cool.
And books.
Yes. You've got Traversing the Underdark. Does anybody have the author's name?
Eamon the Traveler.
Eamon the
Traveler. Oh, I love that. Have a D4, Pat. And spend some fucking inspiration. What are you hoarding or what? Look at the rest of these guys.
I pass every check. What do you want from me?
I just went to give you inspiration. I was like, do I give Pat inspiration all the time? I was like, I'm sure I don't. I think he just hasn't used it. To be fair, I could give 10 inspirations a day to Josh and he would still have none start next session. So there is that. So Eamon the Traveler gave you Traversing the Underdark. And the other book was?
The Lusty Argonian Maid. And
the other book was?
The Book of Underdark Beasts.
Yes. It was Underdark the Bestiary, and it was written by the owner of the Underpost, whose name I've put somewhere.
How about that?
God only knows where. I will find it in the future.
He gave a beautiful expose of our journey to
He did. He read you the lovely passage from the second book of R.A. Salvatore's Drist novels.
Wait, was R.A. Salvatore his name? Was that the guy that we met?
Was his name?
No, but it should be. Maybe I will call him Salvatore simply. But yes. That would make it for a really interesting session if I was to run today's session off of Freedom Chaser's DM file. That would confuse the shit out of me. Yes, never once does a star grace this land with a poet's light in that little section. Anyway, and he basically used that as a selling point to say, buy some shit, and you did, so obviously it worked. With those books, you headed on into the Underdark, and as we discussed prior to session, you guys fought some oozes, some black pudding. Josh had to do some lovely skinning to get the black ooze acid into a vial. You had a carrion crawler battle. You blessed yourselves in a fountain with some fresh drinking water. And then finally, it's happened to me for the first time. You went to this place where you saw a lake that rang like a bell. And you guys were really entertaining me by saying we're just going to avoid the lake. But then somebody made a really good check and therefore realized that this conferred the benefit of a short rest in 10 minutes. Which was pretty useful for you guys. You hadn't been too beaten up, but it was a nice little stopping point.
I mean, some of us have
Until
been.
we've
Ambrosia.
leaped upon multiple times. But
Yes, Ambrosia did get... Wait, did you go down?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you did, but you went down twice, but then drank 2 stamina potions. I remember this. And then you realized that you could ignore one of the levels of toxicity. Do you have a note somewhere, Mikayla, of how many toxicity levels you have?
Yep.
Is it 4?
I have 4.
Good, okay, because I have the same note. That's fantastic. You keep track of them. I will trust you and delete it. Cool.
I love this poison. Yum, yum, yum.
And from there, you were approaching the bridge. Can anybody remember anything about the bridge? Somebody succeeded on a check.
I don't know that we...
Somebody by being most definitely Gnob.
Yeah, I'm sure
Go
I
ahead,
did.
Gnob.
Referring to the guide, I'm sure.
No. Quite simply, you were, as Gnob, were able to ascertain that this was of Dwergar make.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Yeah. And it is a bridge over a large chasm. Not a large chasm, a large river. Sorry, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. If you guys would like to place your tokens over here, I will make sure we are on roll 20.
Where's here again? I see it.
If somebody else can pick up the ping, if somebody hasn't arrived yet. We're just missing Gnob.
Like at Bowser's Castle.
There we go. Yeah, so you see this large bridge across you, and you will see that some of these orange crystals are nearby. I will encourage you guys, please, to stay right back because you're not actually here. You are like sort of 60 feet to the west. I just can't show you the bridge without putting you on the map. But yeah, leading all the way up to this bridge, you'll see these large orange crystals. And by large, I mean they're sort of 20 to 30 foot tall. This cavern is almost 60 feet in height. And these huge orange crystals burn with a slightly pulsing inner flame. It will not take you long to look through your traverse in the Underdark to find out these crystals contain small amounts of lava. Which means there is probably a lava distribution somewhere nearby. Underground volcanoes are quite common, so there may be some lava flow, and then these crystals sort of swell up with a pulse of lava at some point. But the other thing they do is they make it very bright down here. It is, well, very bright for the Underdark. You will also see some torch stalk mushrooms, which those of you who play Baldur's Gate will know explode. There is one there. You only if there is an enemy next to the mushroom. Picking them makes them explode. Shooting them makes them explode. You cannot.
Baldur's Gate, even going near them makes them explode.
Well, indeed, if you get close enough, they detect the presence of somebody and they go. Yeah, it's a 15-foot explosion, roughly. So you would know that. Cool.
Right.
As you guys approach the bridge, I will take a perception check from whoever our resident perceptionalist is. And I ask this every time, and I have a weird feeling that like 3 people have the same score, but I think DB is the one with the most.
Well, it's DB, but I also have advantage now because of the Iron Stone. So.
Well.
19.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a card. I'm gonna throw a card on it, James.
Please do, because you haven't actually passed the DC. The only way to make sense of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. And what does that raise your total to?
21.
As you look ahead, you get the sense that you're being watched by something. But it seems almost to cling to the shadows ahead of you. Considering this is the only bridge for a long space, it is really unsurprising that the bridge is being watched by someone. Unfortunately, you cannot make out who or where. Okay, you put a card in and still failed. Such is life.
Yeah, no, I did. I feel like someone's watching us here, but I felt like that since we came down here. So
That's true.
Of course, there's something watching us. Everything down here is trying to kill us.
well, this is the only crossing on the map here, so
So
if anything down here is smart, they're gonna know people are coming.
We should expect maybe a troll, something trying to, extort us. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I don't know much about trolls, but maybe.
Maybe a gnome under the bridge pretending to be a troll.
Maybe that. I heard of such a scheme before.
Yeah, but
Well, lead the way, dear. Talking to Gnob.
And Josh, just to confirm, you currently have a spectre and a commander. Is that correct?
Oh yeah,
Correct.
spooky ghost.
Ooh.
Yeah, ghost-like. Spectres fly 60 feet.
He's all wispy.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Wow.
I can walk. But
That's always nice. Good enough.
And we are lit up with these crystals, so anything can see us coming currently.
Yeah, in fact, it's surprising because there is a light on the other side. It just doesn't quite reach the bridge.
Okay.
I
just mean like stealthing isn't an option because like we're visible. We're gonna be visible if we approach the bridge. It's in the middle of the open.
Yeah. You know that passing the bridge, if they've not caught sight of you already, they certainly would on the bridge.
Can we see like what is like on the either side of this bridge? Like what's down?
Yeah, so I will put you guys a little closer just so that character-wise you've got a closer view. I mean, I'm surprised you can't see over there because there are lights over there. But basically,
see the lights,
but they're quite the radius ends like sort of.
Yeah, they're, some of them glow quite gently, and the thick shadows take them over. But you'll be able to see that there's a shoreline on the other side, and there's a large rock in the center here, and there's some flowing water that runs sort of a pale, almost luminous blue. And you remember those pale blue mushrooms, small, tiny little mushrooms and flowers that lit the journey on the way in at the beginning? Those seem to be sort of, bits of them seem to be flowing in the water. You would know this water is certainly not drinkable.
Not singing, obviously.
Making no noise at all. Even as it moves across the water, it's oddly quiet.
That's suspicious.
It doesn't make sort of a flowing noise. It just sort of
That's
as
weird.
if the water's a lot thicker than water.
Like blood.
Sure, bright blue blood, or
Like
honey,
thicker than water.
or syrup. You know,
That's not
nice
tasty.
things too.
Yucky.
Just to clarify as well, that is like a 70-foot drop to that water.
Okay.
You're quite, because you had to go. You actually were at the water and then had to go all the way up and round. And that's
Right,
where you fought the
right,
hookers to get onto the
As long as
bridge.
We're not in the splash zone.
No, not even slightly.
Cool. Alright. I'm keeping my eyes on the ceiling because I'm so sick of being pounced on.
Move together then.
Right? Let's go.
Ambrosia's like, this idea together is terrible. You're all sucking.
Yeah, you're all really kind of falling
Shall I? I
behind
think what we'll
already.
do, in fact, is do this, and then maybe this, and then this, right? So if we move you as a little group like that,
Sure.
Oh, how cute.
we'll get you to
With an
here,
arrow.
and then when you get to
Chevron.
here, you Hurst.
Oh,
Ish.
Fuck. What you
and-
want?
Common.
Please come out.
You should be able to see. Oh, you can only see the one. I did a little bit of
there
a.
you are.
Can you now see all
Oh.
three? Yep. Okay. Cool.
yeah.
So moving forward are two underlings, and behind is a cloaked figure. And you hear the cloaked figure say, "Ah, common landwalkers, I think. Are you lost?"
It certainly
quite.
looks that way.
You are here on purpose. What seek you?
Don't worry about it.
Well,
None of your concern.
you will not pass unnoticed.
Okay.
Are you the one who's noticing us, or is there someone else you're warning us about?
The way that one walks, you're all noticed. And he motions towards the commander.
Yeah. Well, that's its purpose.
I think he's got the worst stealth check of the lot of you.
Mhm.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's got a +1. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of imagine him like slightly hovering off the ground, but yeah.
Yeah, even if he's slightly hovering off the ground, like he's got bits of armor
Still
that's
scraping,
clanking, or his
Yeah.
trident
He's
or
still
whatever.
scraping that trident every way you go.
He's just
Yeah.
moaning. He's doing a low
Yeah.
moan. Low moan.
Yeah, just a constant.
He looks and he says, "Will you make your sacrifice in gold or blood?"
Wait, you own this bridge? This is your bridge? You gotta pay a toll? What are you
What did
talking
I
about?
say? Didn't I say there'd be a toll?
There is no toll for passing the bridge, only for us leaving you alive.
Oh.
You have pretty things, magical things. I smell it.
I will unsheathe the sword and I'll say, sharp things.
Make an intimidation check.
That's right.
Ooh.
Wow.
Out of 23.
Gnob is badass.
Listen, right you are. Perhaps a sacrifice in blood would be costly for us both. You may pass,
Right.
but if you wish others of my kind to let you pass also, you would do well to leave us happy. TLDR, they'll gladly let you pass, but others of their kind may attack you unless you pay up.
What you asking?
1,000 gold pieces should suffice.
What do you? There's not even stores down here. What are you spending gold
is
on?
the
What do you even
economy
need that money
thriving?
for? Yeah.
There are many races, many communities, and many cities hidden from your eyes.
I mean, you're wearing rags. You don't exactly show off any of your money.
Do not call these rags. And he will sort of, as his coat flies, you will see it extend wings of a bat.
Yeah.
I can do that too. I
Posing.
do the same thing.
What,
Okay,
you have
so
a
what?
bat cloak?
No.
I do. Yes, I do.
He does have a cloak of the bat.
Yes, but certainly not rags.
You guys are matching.
He is dressed in the same rags you are. But you will see
Sure.
when it's close over, it's in patchy grey. If you would imagine, he probably has a poetry of the bat. And the darklings, the smaller darklings, seem to have little magical daggers. They wear good, well-polished leather armor. But they will step aside. And, he won't send out a warning to his kind to stay away from you, but he will let you pass.
Hey, Cornelius, that guy seems like he likes blood as much as you do.
Oh yeah, you should have plenty of blood to spare.
I'm just ignoring you. I'm so mad.
Okay.
That's fine.
Once you cross over here, you will see an area of deep black pools that reflect ever so slightly. As if sort of there is just a slight relenting to the darkness around you. I'm just looking for my session bit to find out where we are. Sorry, I'm gonna have to reload.
What was that guy? What type of guy was that? What did you call him?
He was a darkling, and you would know he was one of their elders. I'll give you that.
Elder Darkling.
Meow to you too, fucking cat. come on. She's pushing my screen from behind it. Can you chill out, please? Here we go. Yeah, so this chamber is filled with sort of wide, impossibly still pools of water. So perfectly reflective, they almost look like holes in the ground. Except for every now and again, a single drip from the ceiling disturbs them and ripples the water within them. Some seem almost bottomless. Echoes in the area return with strange delays, as if bouncing off of different places.
Is there a visible path through without going?
A bit of hopping, but yes, you can make your way through without stepping into the water. In fact, as you move closer, Ambrosia, you get the idea that if you were to make a misstep and place a foot in the pool of water, you might well find yourself engaged with some strange creature from the depths. As such,
That's exactly my fear.
I will ask you all, please, for a stealth check.
Okay, I'm wearing my sneaky shoes.
If you wished, well, nothing to do with sound. If you wish to make an acrobatics check in place to, instead of treading carefully, make jumps or jump from secure step to secure slot, you may. So acrobatics or stealth.
If I'm flying, what do I have to do?
Nothing.
I'm casting
Is that the
guidance
same-
on myself.
Can you just fly? Like, period?
A 40-foot fly. If it's dim light in here, I can hold on to my cloak and I can
That's
just.
awesome.
Because, yeah, but it's almost darkness, so yes. That is absolutely
You also
fine.
have the spell soaring ring that has fly in it, I'm pretty sure.
True,
I
true.
don't have that on currently because I have 4 things.
Oh.
That's the wrong.
If somebody did want to pop that on to fly, they could then. That's spell storing.
Yes, it's still.
Because a reminder that attunement is instant and unattunement takes an hour.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yep. Josh, you had a question too?
Yeah, if my commander and
Both of them are floating, so they don't
flying,
matter. I just need one from you.
That's a 13.
Okay.
I am gonna throw a card on this,
Aw,
even though I rolled decently.
I think I might throw a
yeah,
cat.
you want to twin with me?
Ow!
Hey, oh,
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Stealthy bugbear.
Sweetie.
I think Cornelius still has.
Really use less cat on this
You do
desk.
still have a bard.
Oh, how much is the bardic?
D8.
D6.
Oh, P6?
Yes.
D8 soon.
Trying to get to that level.
I thought
What is
D8 was
that?
at level 4.
5. I believe it's up 5.
I think it's 5 or 6.
That makes my 17.
So got a 17. Anybody below a 17?
Nope.
Excellent. Yeah, you will pass fairly well through here, taking care not to place your feet in the water at any point. There you go, you can have the whole of that cat. You make your way through this area fairly easily. You still get the impression you're being watched. But,
Don't want this kind of attention.
yeah. Once you get to the end of this path, you see a rocky climb. Small blue crystals lining the way. You have to be very careful with where you place your tokens, guys. It needs to be like almost on the dot.
Okay.
You'll see that you're in a very narrow space. Yeah. And you will see that there is a rope ladder that leads up the climb.
Oh. Is the how high up is it?
That rope ladder goes up 40 feet.
Damn.
You want me to go scope it out?
I would love that.
All right, I'll fly up, and I want to just poke my nose over the edge. Once I
Yeah,
get
give me a
to the
perception
top.
check.
Okay. That is an
Hey.
18, and we're gonna put another card on it.
That's right.
Hey.
There we go.
Whoa.
Do not fear failure, rather fear not try.
There you
To a
go.
total of
Ah,
Okay. As you look ahead, there is a crevice that sort of goes down and comes back up again, resulting in a sort of 15-foot gap across the chasm. After that, there is another rise and then a path leading out over there.
I don't see anything up. This on this little mesa.
No. So you won't... This is up a little lip, so where you are right now, you cannot. You would need to be sort of...
No, but I mean, where I don't see anything on this level that I'm currently at.
Ready?
No, I mean, I don't see any... There's nothing here trying to eat us currently.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Sorry, right, okay. Not as in you have no vision, just as in, like...
about, like, further down.
It was a question. Can I see anything? Yeah, can I see anything here? No,
Yeah.
not at all. You see some crystals up to the north, and you see a sort of higher platform to your south.
Sure.
And then you see that sort of crevice just here, and then a lip that's higher up by about 10 or 15 feet.
All right.
What's taking so long?
I stick my head back over the edge, and I do the symbol for everything's clear. I think we discussed it was the okay symbol. And I message Gnob. I say in the chat. I'm like, let's fucking be quiet, okay? No yelling. What are we doing?
I'm fucking quiet this whole time, you bastard.
Just a casting message.
Talk to this fucking ghoul.
He's breathing down my neck.
Oh, dude.
And I stand aside for everybody to come up. Now that I've given
Alright.
the all clear signal.
I will assist everyone up and bring up the rear.
Can you get up there?
How thoughtful.
Like, just like move my token.
Can
up
your
there?
token move up? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
because I wasn't sure because I moved DB up, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah, up you come, Cornelius.
Yay.
Cool. Yep, as you move to the right, you will see that there is... just go a little bit further. And
here?
you... Hold on a second. You will see, as you get closer, that there is a crevice, and then what looks like the remains of a rope bridge that is torn away. It's about 10 foot higher on the other side, and the gap itself, at its narrowest point, is about 12 to 15 feet.
Okay, that's a gap. All right. And then it goes up over down here. It continues this platform that we're currently on.
Yes, that platform you're on continues and goes up a hill. This is a gap, and then it looks like there was a rope bridge across, and there is not anymore. And that rope bridge would have been at an angle.
Okay.
You can see the remains of it torn away, I think.
So, sorry, this elevation is higher than this one?
Yeah. So it's about 10 foot higher on the other side, and then
Gotcha.
also 15 foot
12 foot
across. Yeah.
So we can either try to get across, or we can try to go see what's down to the south.
Oh, sorry. At this point, I'll just move you all guys down here. I left someone behind. At this point, you'd be able to see that's just an elevated part. It's not a path.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird because the dynamic lighting is so that you can only see down from it, but it's not. Yeah, it's only because it's a bit higher. It's it's not a path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we need to get across this.
Yeah.
How deep is this cavus?
You look down and
Crevice?
you look down and you cannot see the bottom.
Oh
Jesus.
no! How annoying.
DB will fly across.
Okay.
Yes.
Anybody else want to just
Throwing
zip
off.
over there?
Yeah, I will. I will activate my celestial wings,
Everyone's
Um,
showing off.
and I will fly over there with my summons.
Can they? And they can both fly. The commander doesn't just hover.
No, flying
Okay.
can have run.
This seems like a good time to roll initiative. Roll initiative, please.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Right.
As we will have.
Oh
a,
man.
Uh-oh.
We will have a 26 to
heck
hit
was that?
Cornelius,
Jesus.
Whoa.
and a 19 to hit DB. As you are being attacked by a
my
rope.
AC's
Oh!
I didn't know
By
if
a
you
what?
had shield. By a roper.
Oh
Look at him.
no.
Oh no. These guys.
I am going to position him
Goodness,
here
no,
just
yeah.
so that it's not in your tokens. Cool. And yeah, with that,
Good golly.
It's like a big piece of dog poop.
Yeah.
okay, I'm never going to unsee that now.
He was
Yeah,
so pissed
Okay.
when you said that.
you do not have any. You do not take any damage, either one of you. But you are grappled, and whilst grappled in this way, you are also
No.
poisoned.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh, it's becoming
Oh,
bad.
I didn't mean to move you,
Theme.
DB. Sorry. So I'm
Ooh,
just
the
going to
nightmare.
do a little grappled thing on you, and with that, Gnob. As you see this sort of DB and Cornelius get held, I thought the initiative tracker was really thematic because the two of you that got grappled are after the roper, and the two of you that didn't are able to react first. So I decided to leave it. Sorry, not to
Sure.
let you swap. It just
no.
made so much sense. Cool. Yeah. What do you want to do?
So, if I understand this
Oh
right,
my
this thing
God.
is sitting on the edge of the.
No. This clings to the ceiling.
on
It
the
looked like a
ceiling, hanging
stalactite.
down.
It looked exactly like a stalactite, and then suddenly, arms came out of it. It grappled Cornelius and DB, and you noticed
It
and
looks
may
like a
react.
big rock.
Gotcha.
Scary.
Gotcha. And how high are we talking, right?
So it's about 15 foot up from where. 10 foot up from the other side, 20 foot up from
Gotcha.
your side.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I don't even think I can clear this jump.
Don't you?
Can't I? Can I?
With your
Um,
strength, you should be able.
I have
Yeah.
5. Right. How do you
5 strength? What?
No, like 5 plus 5.
A lot
Oh.
of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's 20, you can jump 20. You should be able to jump 20 feet.
Wow. Vertically?
Yeah, it's equal to your strength if you move 10 feet first.
I think it's.
Unless you're.
Yeah, if you move 10 feet first, exactly that. With a standing jump, you'll be able to jump half your strength.
Got you.
But
Just
I
like
would
that here for your
I would be
throwing.
more than happy for you to sort of get to here and then jump. You would know that's a distance you could clear fairly easily.
I mean, I would probably think it would be more like that and then this.
Well, the only problem is that is an
Make it easy for
elevation,
myself.
actually, isn't it? Yeah, so you're right. That
Yeah,
would
that's
be
why.
that would be quite astounding. Be able to jump 10 foot up and 10 foot across.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Okay.
because the distance okay, but then the height.
Yeah. No, I see where you're at. Can you attack it from where you are?
I could throw something at it. I mean, I would probably have to even throw something on it from the other side. You said 15 feet on the other side or 10 feet?
It would be. The ceiling is 15 feet up. I would. Oh, this is so difficult to work out. The creature's about 8 foot in height. It's 15 foot up.
So I can
so
attack
it will be
from the other
down.
side.
It will be 7 feet up from where DB is standing, and it's 17 feet up from where you're standing.
Yeah, I can whack it on the bottom. So I guess I will attempt to make this running jump if you
Okay.
allow me.
Yeah, I would like an athletics check. Just because it's
yeah.
up a bit. Also, can you measure a line for me so it stops drawing it?
Surely. Boom.
Thank you.
Better?
Yep.
Okay, here comes athletics check. Fingers crossed.
You got this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let us throw a
You have
card
a
on it.
barter.
You have a bardic as well.
You also,
bardic and
you have a
bard.
bardic and you have tactical wit as well, I think, your second wind thing.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah. So realistically, you could add a d10, a d8, and a d6 if you really want
let's
to
do
that
that.
jump.
Do it.
So I
here
think
comes
start with the
here comes
bardic.
tactical
There,
mine.
Oh, and
sorry,
the tactical mind. Okay, cool.
So
14,
that's
yeah.
a 14. I will untick.
But your bardic is. I said start with the bardic because it's the one that's going to expire, right? All the others
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
forever.
Bardic is a 1 for a 15.
Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. Do your
It was
best,
so long.
Gnob.
It
I'm
was
looking
so
away.
long ago. I totally forgot what you told me back then.
Yeah, exactly.
And hell, I might as well throw the D8 to make sure this.
Lovely.
Because I've been complaining the whole time since.
When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love.
You'll be alive if you fail this.
Beautiful. Yeah.
You will not.
Drop- no.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I think somebody has.
Easy.
I think somebody has featherfall.
Easy.
But even so, yeah. With your 9 plus 5 plus 1 plus 8, which is otherwise known as a 23,
23,
you will
yeah.
glide
Ow.
gracefully and land right next to Cornelius. who is currently held. This is wrapped around him. One of these tendrils.
I suppose I will attempt to swipe at the tendril holding Cornelius.
Okay.
Free him.
If I can. Probably no flanking because this thing's huge and these fucking guys are in. It's 17.
Yeah, the biggest reason is that the guys that are surrounding it with you are grappled, and in not much use. 17 will miss though. You strike into the tentacle and just hit it. Nothing. It doesn't flinch. It doesn't move. Nothing at all.
Ooh.
It is too well armored for that. It is made very much like the stone.
It's a rock.
Interesting. Interesting. That's all I got. But I'm here.
That's
What
nice.
matters.
Ambrosia.
Don't grab me, bro.
For once, you're the only one who isn't being dicked on. What would you like to do?
So these guys are grappled. They cannot move free.
Correct.
And they're hanging above.
Not yet, but you imagine that's about to happen. So as the tentacles wrapped round, we start an initiative.
Yeah. Assuming I don't die, I can fix the situation. But...
Oh, okay, great.
Okay. Not yet, at least.
Well, this thing is like a rock hanging from the ceiling, so it's probably not dexterous. Is there a way I could fairy
Can we get a
fire
quick book?
just
Can we get
this
a book
fool?
check? Wait, can we get a book check real quick before we keep going to the fight? Or are you gonna make me do that on my turn?
I will ask for a history check from yourself and Gnob. You've both flicked through the book a few times, but you've not looked specifically at this. There's no time to flick to it in combat, right? So let's see if you can remember what you read.
I cannot. I cannot.
DB didn't see that section. You just didn't read that section at all. Like there was nothing to recall.
23 for now.
But yeah, no. But you remember stalactites need to be checked to make sure they're not ropers. This is a roper. You would know that most ropers are rock-like in texture, and they are fairly simple of mind. Which means that whilst they might have a low dex and a low intelligence, they are immune to psychic damage.
Oh.
Yeah, they're rocks.
You would assume they are also immune to poison. That's just logical.
So I can't help you guys at all. Good luck.
You wanted to fairy fire?
Yes.
You can
Just
fairy
like
fire
Rico.
high enough up that you won't hit anyone else. I will give you a dexterity saving throw. And this is with disadvantage.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So that is a 3.
Yippee! Alright, he's
Beautiful.
sparkling. I'm going to walk away from this situation. Good luck, boys.
I'm going to put the sparkle on him, but I have a feeling it's going to be miles away from his token. But we'll give it a go and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's
I'm
fucking...
concentrating over here.
Yeah, but it's so far away, it's just not worthwhile. Cool. Okay. He is...
Oh, I have a
fairy
bonus
fired.
action. Duh. I'll give a bardic to...
You don't have to use it. Are they worth inspiring, to be honest?
Well, I'm walking away from them, and I can't do much else.
All right, Craig David.
I'll just give another one to Gnob, my hero.
The one who's not grappled. Great.
Yes.
I'll kill it.
To be fair, he missed with his last attack, so...
I did.
Cool.
Sorry.
There you go. We have a
See,
fairy
I have
fire
the most
rotating
benefit.
around it. Cool. Ambrosia, that's you. Okay, at the start of his turn, the rope will pull.
Uh-oh.
And
Reeled in.
DB and Cornelius, you will be reeled in. Once you are reeled in, I will lash out with the tentacles at the Spectre and the Commander.
Jeez.
That is a 20 to hit the Spectre.
Oh no.
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay, he is grappled. I'm all grappled in that way. He is poisoned if he can be poisoned. I'm assuming he cannot. And a nat 1 to hit the Commander. And then I will bite at the lovely Cornelius.
Oh, sorry. The Spectre can't be grappled.
The Spectre can't be grappled at all.
Like intangible.
No.
I love
Love that. Okay, 15 to hit Cornelius.
He's wisps.
I will cast shield.
Your Cashil?
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I'll
Shield.
cast
The
shield.
shield
Okay,
spell.
sorry, my bad. I thought Cashil. I was like, all right, Cashil what? And DV, that is a 15 to hit you.
Whatever suits you.
That is my AC.
Oh.
that hurts.
Yeah.
It does hurt, but not as badly as it could have done. 13 piercing damage. Yeah,
fuck.
cool. Well, yes, and also no. It was a 3d8 plus 4, so the possibilities were high, but the results were not. DB, you are up.
All right,
What?
I look over to Cornelius and I say, "You want me to save you again, or you want me to leave you here? You'll be nice to me?
Oh my god.
You ask
the
me nicely, I'll
drama.
save you. I'll get you out of here right now. You ask nicely."
messy. BB has promised my next bardic for being messy.
I look over at DV with fury, and I say, "Do what you do best, Tabaxi. Flee into the darkness."
Ooh.
Okay. I cast
Good luck.
Vortex Warp on myself, and I don't help Cornelius, and I
Oh my
I
god.
get out of there.
He's out of there.
Pat, can you cast Vortex Warp on yourself?
can twin it. Yes, I can.
No, can you
see
cast it on
myself?
yourself at all?
If I can see myself,
It does just say a target you can see. It doesn't say a target you can see other than yourself.
I'll put it into.
Okay,
chat here,
cool.
But, yeah.
Yeah, okay, absolutely fine. I think there is a spell that you can only teleport somebody else with, but it ain't that one. Okay, cool. Yep, no problem.
All right. I won't. I will not twin it. I will teleport as far away as I can.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, sorcery points are important. Yeah, any bonus action?
Join me.
No, I feel good about that.
Okay, Cornelius, show us how you get out of this.
Yeah, I will bonus action Misty Step.
I knew it. I knew he
All
could
the
do
way over
that.
here.
Yeah.
See, this is why I gave it to Gnob. You all left him alone in the lurch.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen.
And it does mean that I can't then command my commander also.
You can command them as an action if you want. We always allow
Yeah.
you to use an action to do bonus action things, just not the other way
Okay, cool.
around.
Then yeah, I will do that.
You can
So
always
my-
spiritual weapon and drink a potion, or many other things besides.
Cool. Yeah, so my undead commander will fly up to this giant dog poop, and will slash it with its.
Can you
trident.
do the movement speed first, please?
Yes. And then up.
Yeah. You don't need to go much up. You can just rise high enough to just attack straight. That's fine. I just wondered whether you were trying to sort of get on all four sides of this rope, or whether you were just sort of gliding up to it directly.
Just gliding up.
Okay, cool. Make an attack roll.
That's a nat 20 for a 26.
Beautiful. Give me that deeps.
Beautiful.
Which is awful damage. That's 13.
Isn't that exactly average? No, not quite. It's
Almost.
one off. Yeah.
He will bonus action command the Spectre to also fly up. And attack. As it kind of like starts trying to siphon its life force, which is awful. That's an 11 to hit.
Yeah, it reaches, but finds no
It had
life worth
advantage.
mentioning. Why
Oh,
does it
yeah,
have
Fairy
advantage?
Fire.
Oh yeah, very fine. Yeah, love that.
Ah, lovely. 23 to hit?
Yeah. It reaches in, and sort of at first it can't really find a spot, and then it moves past the tentacles and reaches to the actual stalactite itself.
Oh my god.
And at that point,
awful
it'll
damage.
siphon its life.
3 necrotic damage, but it also reduces its hit point maximum by 3.
Oh, okay. If I do that, does it? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can fix that. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
Does it not get 2 attacks, the Spectre?
No.
Okay. Cool. Nope. You can attack
Yes.
straight with your long arms from here.
Cool.
So with advantage
and
because
with
of fairy fire,
advantage,
but
right?
yeah. I mean, should there be no
yeah.
fairy fire?
Hopefully a 25 hits.
If it doesn't,
25 hits.
fuck.
No, we're running. Like, what are we doing here? This is a rock. Why are we fighting this rock? Why aren't we running away?
Let's break it.
Okay, we're gonna do 10 slashing, 4 psychic.
Immune to psychic.
And,
We did know that, yeah.
Yeah, and then
It will have a disadvantage on its next attack, is that right?
it will have disadvantage on its next attack. And I haven't been hit yet, so will Booming Blade, although I know that it can't really move all that much.
But I like that on like a rock-like creature, though.
Yeah,
Good.
in case it does, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
In future, Rico, can you try and say that you're booming blading before you are making the attack roll? Just, I'm not going to counterspell booming blade in this particular moment, but in general, it's a different reaction to a spell than it is to an attack roll. Cool. But yeah, booming blade is on it. Does no damage immediately, but will take thunder damage if it moves. Any bonus action from you?
I don't think so.
Cool.
No.
Ambrosia.
Well, it's immune to all my damages, so I guess I'll.
You only have poison and psychic damage? That's kind of cool.
Yep.
It's also kind of shit, but it's kind of cool.
Did that book say what this thing likes to eat? Mostly? Is it humanoids?
It did not, I'm afraid. Doesn't even know. It just attacks things on sight. You don't have a weapon?
Okay. I have a dagger.
Oh yes, that
I
would
can throw
would take a
land in the
long
crevice.
fall after that. I was thinking a crossbow or something. Okay, cool.
And the eclipse spear.
We know what
which
to buy
also
Ambrosia
falls
for
into the
Christmas. The eclipse spear doesn't return to the user when they throw it.
pit. Not to my knowledge.
Okay, cool. I can't remember which one's which.
No.
Okay, cool. So what would you like to do?
Make him just. Who's someone I hate? I'm gonna make like a minor illusion of just like that little druid that we were fucking with. Was he like a halfling or something? So he's like smaller than a 5-foot cube,
Yeah.
right? So I'll just make a minor illusion of another target for this thing to try and grapple.
That's a great idea.
I
How
will
about
give
that?
you a D8 of inspiration if you can remember his name.
Oh god. It might have been written somewhere. He's like there. Wait. No, I have no idea.
No? Okay. I'll give you a clue. It was his nut store.
Yeah, Nigel? Nigel's nuts?
Nigel's nuts. Oh, I wish it was. No.
Nope, I
Nigel's
have no
nuts is really
idea.
good.
Oh, he's nuts about nuts. That's what it's called.
Yeah. No, I realized that.
I got his store right. So
You
how about
did,
that?
yeah. Nuts About Nuts was pretty good. Yeah, and Nigel wasn't too far off, so we'll give you a D4. Yeah.
I mean, Ambrosia doesn't remember people's names on purpose. She just
No, that's absolutely
thinks
fine.
about them. So yeah, that guy is gonna be there.
Okay.
What was his name, though?
His name was Nicholas.
Why?
So,
Nick.
let
Nick,
me
yeah.
just put a little summon thing here for you to say where it is. It's just
Yeah,
loading.
the summon. I love that.
Do we have anything that
This-
looks slightly humanoid? No. Okay, cool. He can be this little dude.
Nice.
There he is. That's what he looks like in my
I mean,
mind.
he's so dumb. Like, he needs to do an int check to determine if it's fake or not. So this is actually a great idea to give him more targets.
It's a very good idea, Ambrosia, and it might save your life.
This is
And
literally all I can do. I have
anything
nothing
else?
But psychic poison. I'll give DB my last part again for inspiration for being
Okay.
so messy. No, my next to last. I have one left.
Ambrosia, that is a 13 to hit you,
No.
and a natural 20 to hit your halfling.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't matter. It's only the grapple, right? It doesn't matter if you nat 20 it. No, does a 13 hit you?
No, believe it
Okay,
or not.
cool.
My
Yeah,
pitiful AC is
so it
14.
reaches out 2 tentacles to pull you.
Oh.
It does not, and then it will take its bites at its
I need to run farther.
No one.
reach 5 feet. I think the spectre probably did fly right up to it, right, Josh?
I mean, the Spectre and Commander, they don't have reach, so they have to...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's a 22 to hit the Spectre and a 14 to hit the Commander.
That'll miss the Commander, but hit the Spectre.
Ooh, 18 piercing damage. Is he resistant to piercing damage?
He is.
Yeah, I thought he might be. Cool. Those are the targets you guys want to be getting attacked. DB.
Yeah.
I mean, do we just keep fucking with it, Mikayla? Do we just keep do we run it back? Do we run it back again?
I don't mind that.
Right.
You do know it seems to be attacking 2 creatures, so
Yeah. I'm gonna I see it work when Ambrosia does it. So DB is gonna spawn a minor illusion of himself in front in front of it.
That's so cute.
okay, you can be this little dude.
Aww.
Fantastic. Any bonus action, DB?
I have movement, I guess, so I can fly. So I'm gonna fly below the cliff, like 5 feet.
Great. Okay, you'll have full cover there.
So yeah, I'm saying I need to move
Okay.
as well. At my next
Corny.
turn.
You look at the length of its tentacles as they come out, and you get the impression that nowhere on this map is safe unless you're behind a wall. Like its reach is
Cling to that
ridiculous.
ladder if I have to.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'll hold you.
Cornelius, you're up.
Get him.
Corny.
Creature is immune to psychic and poison damage.
So... And we don't really know much about like its stats or anything like that.
You
right?
know it's got low dex and low int,
And
and a lot of armor class.
And a lot of armor class. That's
Fucking
me.
stupid, and I can't move.
Accurate. It can move, just very slowly.
Ew, I hate imagining how it looks.
It reaches onto the ceiling and it pulls itself along.
Ew, okay. It sucks. We need to kill it.
I'll just fire off a necrotic bolt.
Cool, roll ahead.
Yeah. With advantage.
With
Yes.
advantage.
Ooh, yes.
That is 17 to hit.
17 will miss.
Oh.
Okay. And then
Versus.
the commander will attack with its trident
Ah, trident. Do
for a 23 to hit.
Ooh,
you want a crit fish?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Sorry. Yeah, I won't. That's 10 slashing damage.
Okay, cool.
And the
And
splinter,
yeah,
which is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Gosh, Spectre, go off.
That is 8 necrotic damage, and its
Oh,
hit point maximum will be
shit.
decreased by 8.
I've just changed its hit point maximum to 8.
Yay.
And we
killing
can
it.
no, put it in minus figures. Yeah, cool. Well done, Cornelius. Anything else?
That's me.
Gnob.
Another swang.
Get him, get him.
22.
22 hits.
Lovely. Or, ooh, that would have been good. 12 damage.
Creature is wounded.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to put a dot because it'll put it like all the way in the middle of nowhere.
No, I can see it.
Yeah, but it's still the middle of nowhere. It's confusing to me.
Fair.
Anything else? No.
I wish.
Cool. I assume that you applied booming blade again.
Yeah, but I don't know that
Cool.
it
It might move.
Yeah.
It certainly doesn't know not to. Ambrosia.
Okay, I'm gonna do my same trick and summon the hovering halfling, and then I'm going to move wisely over to this ladder. And
Okay, are you going to
spawn
actually scale down a bit? Yep, so it's difficult terrain to go down. So
Is
you'll
it-
just be able to go 5 foot down.
Yeah, I don't want to go all the way down. Just
You
like,
just down a little bit.
poking my
You see DB
head
floating.
down.
DB, can you float
Yeah.
5 foot up so that I can see both of your
To my
tokens?
side, you're floating.
I can't because Ambrosia's on top of me now, so I can't move my own token.
Sorry, let me
Cool.
step aside.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're all over the place. Oh, no, I'll keep you down here. I just, because so you're out of sight. Just, so you're not on top of each other. That means that the roper is going to lash out at Gnob and one of these.
Those little bastards. I like this.
And that'll be the first one, which I believe was DB's. And then Gnob, your one will be you hit it with a sword, right?
Correct.
So it'll be with disadvantage. Yep, which makes it an 11 to hit.
Oh, fantastic.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then it's going to put one bite at the commander, which is a 16 to hit, and one bite at the spectre, which is a 15 to hit. 16 for the commander, 15 for the spectre. Okay, the commander will take... Ooh, a massive damage. 24 piercing.
Oh, piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the spectre will take 15. Which I believe just about keeps him alive. DB.
Will be halved.
Oh, yeah.
DB's feeling good about his decision to be nowhere near this guy, but since it does seem like we're gonna have to kill this thing, since Gnob is not running away, like a sensible person would do.
No.
He will
Well,
hit it with
Gonna have to kill it.
In all fairness, he also knows the path is in that direction.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
Wow.
25 will hit. You do need to cross. Now, what's the damage type?
5 thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Nice. He doesn't like that. That upsets him a lot. He's not vulnerable to it. He just doesn't like it. And then back down. Corny.
Is it dead yet?
No.
Yeah, I will update my summon's health. Sorry.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in trouble. They've been a lot of damage. Because they're the only things in range to be bitten by that horrible mouth. So his eye is just hilarious.
Wounded is it looking?
Wounded, but not severely.
Oh,
Above 25%, less than 50.
I really don't want to use most.
We may want a long rest after this. Like, we haven't long rested yet. We've had 4 fights, so that is an option.
You shouldn't need to use a spell slot. Like, you guys have done a quarter of its health each round.
Well, if God says so.
I mean, you've seen the progress, right?
Do it. Crush him.
Spend a second on a spell slot.
I'll necrotic bolt.
Obliterate.
To be fair, last round you got it down by a quarter and you didn't hit anything at all.
22.
22 hits. Did you roll with advantage, Josh?
I did.
Cool.
That's 5 necrotic and it can't regain health.
Severely wounded.
Until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then my commander will attack with his trident.
But it didn't work.
For a 17 to hit.
A 17 will miss, unfortunately.
Yep. And the spectre will... Oh shit, I just rolled 3 times. Will also miss.
That's not good. No.
That's a tragedy.
Oh shit.
Finish the fight now. Whoa,
there we go.
26 to hit.
So close to a crit.
I know.
So close.
He's 19.
Oh, awful damage. 9.
Ouchies.
That's not enough. Okay.
Still not enough.
No, it's on the brink of death, but not dead, sadly.
I can't do a single damage to it.
Get this DB. Have a crossbow you can borrow.
No.
I wouldn't wield that.
Throw a dagger. Why not?
Just give the dagger up.
Are you gonna reimburse me?
Reimburse me. I'll buy you a friggin' dagger. I'll give you one of mine. Oh my god, just do something.
Roll with advantage, Ambrosia. You'll need to step closer to them than that to
Yeah,
roll
I
with
know.
advantage.
That's my concern.
Yeah, come on. You need to go right here. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah.
I'm
You can
throw
do
my dagger. I'm just gonna go into the crevice.
Can you
Okay.
get back? If you can't get back, then don't even bother.
It's too late. She's committed. She cannot
Do
get
it.
back.
Throw it.
Oh, I got it. That's a 23 to hit.
I need 3 damage from you, Ambrosia.
Let's go,
Guess what?
Ambrosia.
My dagger damage is +3, so that's
Oh,
5
great. Okay.
total.
Yeah, you finally move up and just like nobody's seen Ambrosia throw a dagger yet at all at any point. She sort of half-heartedly sort of throws it and it just buries itself
'Cause
in the center of its
I want
eye.
this to be over with. Does my dagger fall into the crevice?
No, because the roper and the dagger and the eye and all else besides are going to fall to that side. as it sort of slowly slumps and with that, the fight is over. Bear with you guys can cross back over. Actually, that
Well.
maybe you.
The tables have
How
turned.
does Ambrosia cross over?
I was waiting for Gnob to throw me a rope down.
Oh, okay, so Gnob will throw you a rope and you'll sort of swing and then hit the rock and then climb up. Yeah.
That was what I assumed would
Great.
happen.
I love that. That's pretty cool. Let me
Yoo-hoo!
get you something.
Everyone's still alive up there.
Yeah, we're all good.
First of all,
Even
your
the gnome.
XP.
Wow. Thank goodness the ghouls are okay.
Josh, is the commander got a way of healing, or just it just has hit die, right?
I was thinking about just killing him and then spending it to
Well, you can summon him back without killing him. You could just spend the spell slot.
Just keep his same
No,
health.
No, if you spend the spell slot in the 10 minutes or whatever it is, then it will resummon him at full health.
Okay.
You guys can take 400 experience points.
400. Okay.
And Gnob, give me a survival check, please.
I sure will. Take a big fat one.
Nice.
Okay. That eye looks like it could have been useful, but Ambrosia's dagger is sticking straight through it. The tendrils, however, if you... Yeah. Your dagger is in its eye.
I will take that out.
Yes, and when you do, the eye just sort of... And you've got no idea what you could have done with it. But it has 5 tentacles left. One is broken. And if you want to take them, they are 50-foot rope with an armor class of 20 and 10 foot and 10 hit points. So just a bit better than regular rope, but also much more difficult to roll up and store. Yeah.
I'll hack one off at least.
Cool. Okay.
Attached to the side of my bag.
Yeah, and I believe you should be able to see the path through. You can't
Roper.
actually.
Oh, no, I get it now. Oh, okay. DB's like reading the book. Okay, no, I get it.
He ropes you in and then kills you.
Wow.
Cool.
At least we're learning something down here, I guess.
Yeah, we're learning that some of us are team players and some of us aren't. That's what we're learning.
Thank you, DB.
No, I mean, you're the
I
team
was
player.
just taking that as a compliment.
You ran in there. No, that was a compliment. You ran in there.
I
You stabbed
know.
that thing in the fucking eyeball. I mean, come on, that was awesome.
As you look down that
Nob is
passageway,
rolling his eyes.
you see a long, dark
No props.
cave
No props for Nob.
with purple crystals jutting out like teeth all the way down it. As soon as you sort of step into here, your breath mists up in front of you. You hear the sound of your breathing echo off the walls. It is deadly silent down here.
So, is the ground like jagged and hard to walk on?
No more so than the image. You know, you can sort of make your way through there like that.
Oh, are these things massive?
Yeah.
How big are these?
Yeah. 16 feet there.
That's accurate.
58
So-
feet. Oh, this is accurate, yes. This particular
Damn.
one is like a sword. The cavern is very tall, but it's getting shorter and shorter as you go along. It gets smaller and tighter as you go.
Wow. Isn't this charming?
I will lead the way.
Okay. Cornelius, can I have an Arcana check, please?
$22.
Yeah, as you lean a little closer to these crystals, you feel a sort of push back from them. And with a 22 Arcana check, you would know that they're sort of the opposite of gravity. Like they're repelling you slightly away. Pushing back. You better hope they don't get too close together because the force seems quite strong. And it is going to be, to squeeze through a gap. It's almost like there's tighter walls than there are here.
Mm-hmm.
You would also know with the 22 that these crystals probably could be broken, but the sound of it will echo for miles.
Yeah.
Okay. as a group of you get further down and further down. Gnob, I need you to try and get smaller. You need to try and squeeze through a fairly tight crevice. I will
Wait a
take
minute.
Oh, how convenient. I am a
He's
bugbear.
a specialist at this.
What?
Bugbears specialize in folding themselves up into small.
Really?
Without
Yeah.
squeezing, you
Yes.
can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature. That's without.
Oh, sick. Okay, so all 4 of you and the Spectrum Commander are able to get down and down and down until eventually you see what looks like a maw of crystals. And this is where the exit is. And you see this sort of like...
Shit.
So behind it is a wall. And then you see this sort of... And the path sort of twists round and even deeper. You are aware that from your map that you're expecting it to go 1 level deeper, and then you're going to have to clamber all the way up from there. So you're still going down. You're expecting to go down for a little bit longer before going up.
Does anywhere on the map indicate a potential safe place so we could rest for an extended
Yes.
time?
Let's have a read of Traversing the Underdark.
Who's reading it?
Me.
Have a guidance.
Salvatore. I'm picturing Salvatore's voice in my head.
Well, it's not going to be that fun. Resting in the Underdark is incredibly dangerous. Even waiting for a period of more than 10 minutes can put you at risk. Many creatures move quickly through the Underdark and have heightened senses. Being off your guard is being at risk of death. That being said, if you are looking to die, it is recommended to cast spells such as Leomund's Tiny Hut, Non-Detection, or Rope Trick. Should none of these be available to you, a quiet spot in the corner is your best bet. Cover yourselves well and sleep as short a time as possible. It is not a good place to be surprised.
But we're at a dead end.
No. That is an entrance to
That's the entrance
to a tunnel that goes in and then round down.
What's behind it, though?
Behind this is a wall. So yes, you could theoretically be at the back end of the wall, and then you will be able to see anything that came to. Yeah, 100%. You could rest down there.
Gnob doesn't even need a rest,
Try.
so I can.
They want to take a long rest.
How are spells? How are spells looking for?
I mean, I still have all my 2nd levels and 1 1st level.
I've got
only
2
had
1st levels and 2 2nd levels.
Okay, so it's just me that's low. Okay, I can convert some stuff. So
You do also have some potions of mana. Some Blue Mountain Flower potions. Pat, we need to have a little talk about Blue Mountain Flower potions.
We could go a
Because theoretically, if you were to just repetitively drink these, you could stack up like 400 sorcery points.
I'm not gonna. Can
we put a cap of? Can we just put a cap on you of no more than 10 times your level of sorcery points at any given time?
I wasn't even thinking. So yeah,
there are things that give you extras at some point and extra things. Did you get your 2 back on your short rest though from your Feywild Crystal? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, because theoretically you could just turn spell slots into sorcery points while drinking and then turn them back and never run out.
I've got 5. Yeah, I've got 5 as well. So.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that there should be a limit. Do you guys want to try and short rest? Not rest? A short rest will allow the summons to spend hit die. Because they're the ones that are lowest.
You want to try to go one more encounter? For a short rest? I think we can do
I
one
feel fine, so...
Why don't you creep into that little hole and give me a perception check?
I will drink one. I'll do one mountain.
I will get the perception check because I'm
please.
feeling pretty fine.
Okay.
I'm munching on flowers.
Good.
It's all good.
Not great at 12.
You have
Okay.
a bardic still.
Oh, I do have a bardic. I will use.
Maybe this one will be better.
I need to have a little check or something.
A little better.
16.
Yes. What you see are spiderwebs.
Oh!
Lots and lots of spiderwebs.
So we got 2 options. Either we send Cornelius in with his spider silk sickle, or I light everything on fire. I mean,
And you can see a path through them, not at the moment at least. So you don't have to cut them, but you could. Or you could burn them up. But my point is that you would expect the next encounter to be spiders. And with this information, you may flick through your book and look up spiders of the Underdark.
Oh, very nice.
There are many spiders in the Underdark. Giant cave spiders are the most common. Well, beyond like regular spiders. There are many spiders that can be dangerous to an adventurer. There are small spiders that can be poisonous. Beyond this, there are giant cave spiders, regular giant spiders. Sometimes you will find ice spiders in iced up places of the Underdark. And then beyond that, the next most dangerous spider you will find are phase spiders. Phase spiders are often found in the company of eticaps and can teleport. The most deadly spider of all in the Underdark, beyond those belonging only to Lolth, is the colossal spider. A colossal spider stands approximately 40 foot in height.
Well,
that's nice.
This opening is not that big, right?
Those spider webs would not hold a colossal spider. No, not even slightly.
What do you guys want?
And there's no ice around here, obviously.
None at all.
You have a spider silk sickle, Cornelius?
It does. It's scaling. It'll get better at level 5.
Wow.
Ooh.
I do.
Sounds like you're the perfect
What does it do
one.
exactly? Like
you're able to cut through all spider webs with no checks.
We have nothing to fear.
And you can walk freely on and through spider webs without becoming stuck, and are immune to the web spell.
Oh my goodness.
Is that slumbering, Josh, or dormant? It's slumbering, right?
It is dormant.
Oh, it's dormant, Jesus. I know what happens to it at level 1. Okay, never mind. At level 5, it's alright. It's not going to become deadly powerful. I know exactly what happens to it. Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Okay. As you enter on into these tunnels, I will give you a little warning if you're arachnophobic. We will talk about this very quickly. Simple. As you move along in this path, you will note tiny little spiders dangling on spider webs all the way along. You will be able to hear the skittering of spiders up above. And I need each of you, please, to roll me a stealth check. This is merely, and this is against, this will be aided by your soft soul boots if you have them. This is to see how much of their environment you are disturbing, how well you duck beneath their webs, how likely it is that one of these little dudes might just land on you and say hello.
I forgot that we get advantage, but I got an 18, and I will push correct.
I'm gonna throw this D6 card on it.
Okay. Life is short. Focus on what matters most. Change your priorities over time.
Okay, that makes it a 6.
A 6?
16.
16. Okay, anybody below a 16? Lovely. No, but I'm seeing an 11 in chat as I've tabbed to it.
That was my advantage roll. I got.
Oh, okay, right, okay, cool. Yeah. So with this, you guys are able to creep through fairly easily. You do see a spider stop on the shoulder of the commander and sink its little fangs into it, but it doesn't seem to affect him at all as he is undead. The rest of you, passing through nice and easily, will come out onto a flat platform. You will see thick spider webs leaning the way to the next platform. And I will ask you all, please, to put your tokens here. As soon as you come out of this tunnel and into this chamber, you will see huge spiders clinging from a ceiling and a wall and another wall. You should be able to see them with your characters. Is that correct?
Spider webs?
Spider webs or spiders?
Spiders.
No.
I see the corner of like a circle over here.
They're not that big. They're not that big.
Oh, good.
See
We're
them.
fine.
If I do that, and that, can you see the edge of them?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I put them on the walls, but the walls have dynamic lighting, so I did them.
Hidden.
And it's going to be a straight up initiative roll, but don't roll it quite yet. I need to press the button, and I'm struggling to find it.
Okay. Spiders, probably immune psychic, right? I don't know about poison.
You've read about the giant cave spiders. You know that they are not immune to any damage at all. This one to the south looks a little larger, but of the same type. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. It is the same type, but it has a second head.
Oh.
And that gives him that second head. There you go. You may now roll
Wow.
initiative.
Oh my gosh. This spider is too wise. Damn. I'm like,
Natural 20.
okay, king.
Okay, Cornelius, DB, and Ambrosia. I've got 5, 16, and 11. Does anybody want to swap?
Nope.
You want my 11, Cornelius? I feel like your guys need to get in there before me, right?
Sure, if you want to.
That's fine.
Okay, so I've got Ambrosia with a 5. I've got Cornelius with an 11. Okay, Gnob. You're
Wow,
up.
Knob with a 35.
No, when it's a crit, I put a massive high number so that I can't roll higher than it by mistake and not put him first. It will be different number as soon as we get to next round. Remind Gnob that you'll have advantage on your first attack. Should you be able to do anything from there.
I know, truly. Well, can I have moved up with like the party maybe? At least?
Oh, yeah, you would have been in range of the part. Like, I would imagine that 90% of the time you guys are traveling in, like, this formation. Yeah, like that. Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. In fact, it may even be a bit more like that.
But I now see
it's
this
totally
Yeah, I
up
don't
to
want
you.
to be that close to the commander.
Yeah.
Yucky.
I see this one, and I now see this one.
Yeah.
And they're on walls, you say?
Yeah, they're up on the walls. Sort of. This one on the left is about 30 feet up from this platform. And of course, there's a massive chasm there. This one on the right is only about 10 feet up, but from this wall. So you'd have to, like, climb up onto here and then go across and then go across and up.
Oh.
And you'd have to walk across webs, which you might get stuck in.
Yeah, I'd like to not do that. So what I will do is I will move up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up there.
Yeah, you can get to here. But then you'd be 30 feet away.
I mean, they're coming, so
Yeah.
like,
Well, I'm going to throw my boomerang at this thing.
Oh, love that. Yeah.
hell yeah.
I don't have to get too
Boomerang
close to it.
boys.
Maybe we'll sort of mark
Advantage?
it right.
From your 20?
With advantage, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do I get High's attack? I do. It doesn't say that it has to be moved.
They haven't taken their turn yet.
No, bugbears make absolutely unbelievable ranged units. Because you can just stand a mile away and be like, boom, at the beginning of the fight with a longbow. It's pretty ridiculous.
That's a 21 to hit with a boomerang.
Oh, 21 hits.
And that will be... Oh, awful. Plus...
Plus. Don't forget the plus.
Average.
Okay.
12 damage.
Yeah, okay. You see it sort of bump him a little bit, but he stays completely stuck on the wall.
They're not
Anything else, TP? They can fall off. You hit them hard enough.
Oh,
That's what the con save was. He just rolled that 20, so he was going nowhere.
wow. Knock him off the wall.
You would guess
I know.
with a certain amount of damage, he can be knocked off. Anything else, no?
No.
Okay.
I will stand right here. and
DB.
wait.
Hold the line.
All right, DB will use some movement. All right, now he's got both the spiders in sight.
Mhm.
I'm going to activate my innate sorcery. Give myself
Hell yeah.
advantage on all my attacks. And then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to twin a chaos bolt at this thing that I can see.
Let's just go one by one. We'll start with the top one. Roll to hit.
19.
No, 19 hits. Let's have some damage.
We're gonna do
16?
thunder.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
15
16?
Thunder. 16 thunder damage. Yep.
Okay, he just literally just curls up and then just falls down the chasm. He's dead.
Great.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's try the other one.
If he did have anything on him, you could extract. You cannot get it anymore.
No.
That is a 12 to hit.
DB,
With
you
advantage?
do still have a bardic, if you recall. I gave you one for being messy.
Do have a bardic for being messy.
That is a 15.
Oh, a 15 hits. 15 hits the Spider King. I'm sure this is a mistake in my homebrewing, because he has 210 foot of blind sight. Why add 10? I'm sure it's meant to be 120, but it's just fucking hilarious.
Maybe it was for like the web that I can like heal in.
So that is 13
it's his
fire
kingdom.
damage.
Oh, hold on.
a-
If there's fire damage, bear with me.
Ooh, does he hate it?
I mean, the webs hate it.
The webs hated exactly that. So he has to roll a dex save. Oh, he is going to crash to the ground with that. As he lets go of the burning web, because if you see behind him, you probably can't see it, but behind him he's actually clinging to web. And that's what
How
you burned up.
embarrassing.
How embarrassing. So it was 13 fire damage in total, was it?
Yep, and he needs to do a charisma save to see if he takes a little bit
my
more damage.
He's super charismatic because he's the king. So that's a 3.
Oh, man.
All right, he takes another 3
I thought he had
psychic damage from the shard from the. fire.
Wow.
Ah, cool. You're not cursing him. He's getting
you know what?
sharded.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Now that
Are you in
Thank
range?
goodness.
my
Is it
last,
60
it's my
feet?
final. It's my final jinx of the day.
Is it 60 feet? Your range on that?
I think so.
Oh, but to be fair, you are 30 feet away, actually.
Oh, and maybe 30. It's either 30.
You are 30 feet away, so I had thought you were 35, but you knocked him off the wall.
It is 30 until level 14.
Cool. That's a -2 on his charisma save.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that would be a fail. Yeah, fuck the
Believe it or
king.
not, that's a fail.
Oh wait, what the hell's that?
What?
You accidentally, yeah.
There's an 8 and a
Crazy.
9, and I get to pick which.
I don't think we've had an 8 yet.
It's either the Curse of the Scapegoat or Curse of the Serpent's Kiss.
I haven't heard that
Ooh,
one.
that's me.
I've heard Scapegoat before.
That is you.
I'm assuming.
You know he's not got any immunities to damage.
Okay, but okay. Yeah, is he immune to poison though? Being poisoned. It's a spider, so I feel like it probably.
It
would.
didn't say so in the book.
All right. You know what? We'll trust the book. We'll give him a little serpent's kiss
It's a good book.
My-
He's
for my
poisoned.
girl Ambrosia.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Don't mind me having to
Poisoned.
scroll off the fucking map to poison him.
And then I'll use my Tabaxi movement because I'll use that this turn, and I'll move back over here, away from the king.
Wow.
That's my turn.
TV, you're showing
I've done all
off.
the things. I've done all the
This
things.
music is feeling very placid.
It's feeling like super, like, epic final battle, emotional. Last
It is
stand.
now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anything else, DB?
If I kill the Spider King, I get to be the new king of spiders. End my turn.
It just makes sense.
Cornelius.
This is how it is when Ginger's hunting spiders, too.
Yeah.
Casting
She's
spells
listening
and
to this
shit.
soundtrack.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I will. I'll just fire off an aquatic bolt.
Yeah.
That one.
Not a hit.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
8 necrotic damage.
Nice.
I can't regain health.
Always important. It's also wounded.
And then my commander will stay where he is. And use his chill touch attack.
Okay.
Whoa, awesome.
That's awful. For an 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
Yep. And then the Spectre.
Just a reminder, Josh, there should be a -1 to your D20 rolls, not to this,
Yes.
to the commander.
Yeah, I have been adding.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
And then the spectre will go over here.
Okay, you don't want to go all the way?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. That brings us to our spider at the back, who leaps and then leaps and then leaps. Comes into you and then bites straight at you. Nope.
Oh, look out,
That's a 22 to hit.
Jesus.
Rolling hot.
I will shield.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
That was a good shield. That was 17 damage right there.
Yeah, I was.
The Spider King is going to limp over here, looking very unhappy.
Oh, he's pissed.
Yep. And its two heads will... 2 bites.
I should have had the
with
spectre hold an action.
disadvantage. With disadvantage,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
poisoned.
he's poisoned.
Yeah. I can only click once at a time, so it's doing it all. It's a 10 and a 12 to hit the Spectre.
Miss.
Okay. And then it is going to shoot a web.
Don't you dare.
I think DB, to be honest. You annoyed him.
It's fair. It totally.
Yeah. And it's a 20 to hit you.
Oh no.
You are restrained.
Uncalled for.
Ambrosia.
Well, he can do a con save to get rid of poison. End of his turn.
Oh, can he? How nice of you. He is an 11.
He's still poisoned, baby.
I was about to say he is the Constitution, and then it rolled off the nat 20 onto the 8. Ambrosia, yeah, you may roll.
Okay.
May do things.
This one has not been touched at all yet.
It has not. But it is the one that's in range of Gnob's sword.
Yeah. So, and this one is hurt or
Wounded and
severely.
poisoned. Wounded and poisoned.
Maybe I'll just try to kill the king.
Well,
We're
because the
throwing
king
around
gets the
spells
crown.
a
You
lot.
heard it from
Oh, you're right. Actually, yeah.
TB. But you want to throw a second level spell away just so that you can, just so you can be the king, the queen of spiders.
It seems like it. Yeah. I will do a dissonant whispers at that spider. I don't want it to come any closer to me. Please.
Okay, 1 wisdom survey
Wisdom
coming up.
save on that fool.
That's a 10.
Oh. Whew.
Your spectre may
No.
take an opportunity attack.
Get him, ghost. How many?
Yeah, it will.
sixes is that? 4.
You second leveled it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
King's having a bad day.
Fuck this guy.
This is a coup.
5, 10, 15, 19 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind about your spectre. It doesn't have to take an opportunity attack. The creature never moved. It died.
That's right.
Yeah. She is the Spider Queen. I'm actually going to put this
I'll
back on the
take
map
that
so I remember.
crown, And then
It doesn't have a crown, but it does have something else. Gnob, you're up.
Okie doke.
You
Swing
got
with
this.
silent echoes. Oh, fucking
Oh wow. You got
so
this.
close. Oh, nice. That's gonna be 16 damage, 15 slashing, 1 psychic.
Okay, creature's wounded.
Um,
Oh, do I need to go to B for beasts? Is that what I'm missing?
sorry. I know you just reminded me, James, but I will booming blade that as well.
You'll what, sorry?
Booming blade that.
Oh, yeah, cool, okay.
And that is. I will actually maybe move to get in the way of Gnob and him.
Yeah, DB.
I'm in a web right now. DB's like, get it off me. Get it off me. And I want to try to extend my claws and try to cut myself out.
Oh,
with
I
my
love
Love
claws.
that. Make an attack roll.
Your sharp
Okay,
kitty cat.
I
claw.
cannot have advantage because I am restrained. So I will roll it straight because technically I should have advantage with sorcerer's bullshit. So
Ah, yeah. Cool.
Makes sense to me.
16
Oh, yeah.
for 9 slashing damage.
Yeah, you're on webbed.
Good stretch.
That's right. Get it off me. Okay, and then I run. I just back up. No, you got this, Knob. You got this.
I don't think Gnob's going to get a turn. Cornelius.
Finish it.
Yeah, I will. I'll use a first level spell slot to cast Skeletal Slashing.
Okay. You guys just throwing your resources around.
Yeah, because we're getting ready for bed, so we're showing off.
Even if we have a short rest, I can still arcane recovery.
That too.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
.24 slashing damage.
You may describe his
Damage.
grisly
Yay!
demise.
Yay!
That would have killed him from full health.
We hate spiders.
We sure do. Yeah, so I look over and seeing Gnob like just in there, like head deep with the spider, and seeing DB like cutting himself out of a web and fleeing as per usual. Like, I just saw this pent up rage inside. Like, I gesture over my hand, and these like large bone like spears, like a trap, like a spike trap, is like that, and they just keep going up and down, like almost needlessly, like overkilling the spider.
Love this.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Glad I'm standing over here.
Now that you've destroyed these creatures, let's give you some XP. It's
Now we
150.
Yeah.
From the regular spider, you may take its sack.
Yeah.
And with a spider web sack, you may cast web 1 time.
Oh.
So you can squeeze it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you like hold it around and then just?
If you wish to try and extract the venom from the Spider King, you may. But more interestingly, you now have the head of the Spider King. With the head of the Spider King, you may, as an action, attempt to intimidate a spider of CR3 or less. Groups of spiders may make 1 check as a collective. On a pass, they will not attack you.
Look at that.
You just have to hold
Or
it?
on
You have to
their
be,
fail.
Wearing it?
Yeah, you can just sort of wave it at them.
You want this,
Yes, head of the
Cornelius?
Spider King.
It would go well with your sickle.
I don't know, but you're the king. You're the queen, though, Ambrosia. I think maybe you should.
Oh, I don't need any physical trophies.
You may have the commander of the Spectre carried if you wish as well.
Could
True.
I get a
That's
vial
fun.
of the king spider blood?
Ew.
You
vial
can,
of his
yeah,
venom, too.
absolutely. But do any of you want to try and extract the venom?
I think DB's always looking for a new type of poison. I think he'd like to give it a shot.
You may give me an alchemy check, or you may give me a sleight of hand check, whichever you prefer.
I would love to give you a sleight of hand check.
Thought that might
Mhm.
be the
That
answer.
seems much more better.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, that only helps if I'm stealing things from someone.
he does technically own this, but he is dead, so it is not stealing; it is extracting.
It's grave
It's
robbing.
looting.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What?
I
You know what?
No.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw a card. We're gonna throw a card on this so I don't poison myself to death. At least.
No finesse.
Did you not roll a nap 1?
Yeah.
Oh, it is in that one. Okay, well, never mind.
Yes.
Doesn't that do something for you?
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the next time the dead spider rolls a nat 1, rolls a check, he gets a nat 1. That's what that does to me.
I always think you can re-roll it or something, or it always automatically a nat 20 or something stupid.
Hold
I'm
on,
giving
well,
you a
let me
card
see
back, by the way.
With my sorcerer bullshit, oh, it's just attack rolls. It is not checks. So yeah.
Yeah, your
What
hand
is it?
slips, and you will catch your hand on the what do you call it? The thing.
Fang.
Mandible?
Fang, yeah, that'll do.
Mandible.
Yeah,
Mandible's a good word.
Fang is what I was looking for on the Fang. And yeah, as it cuts into you, I need a Constitution save against the poisoned condition, please.
Guys, I
Oh,
fucking
Phoebe,
hate.
what are you doing over
I
there?
fucking hate spiders. I fucking hate spiders.
You know what you're doing.
It's just bleeding everywhere.
Yeah,
No,
you
there's just venom squirting like all over
you
the
feel
place. None of it's getting
a
in the
wave
vial.
of lethargy.
Oh my goodness.
And you feel very weak for a moment, but you sort of toughen up and accept it. There are 2 fangs. One more person may attempt to make an extraction, or you can attempt to extract from the other fang if you wish.
DB, before you
All right,
hurt
help me
yourself-
out this time. Give me a little bit of encouragement this time. Give me guidance. I'll try
Sure.
everything.
Goodness, give me a second to react. I'll do a guidance to DB.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were just going to
Alright.
do it for him.
As DB's like begging for help, Cornelius just looks at him with absolute disgust.
No, I think he needs to work for it.
No, I got this. I got this.
Okay. Give me a second sleight of hand check.
I rolled another fucking nat one.
Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's wild.
You couldn't script it.
No.
Oh my god.
Con save against poison, please.
15.
Oh, DB, what
15 is a
What the
fail.
fuck are you doing, mate?
It's everywhere. It's getting everywhere.
Bardic.
There's no
I
bardic.
think he used it already.
Oh, no,
I
you-
used it already.
Oh shit.
You know what?
Mhm,
I could
sure
use a
did.
card, but I feel like I'm supposed to be poisoned. This is
Use
supposed
the
to
damn
happen.
No, I
card.
feel like
Please.
that's how it should happen.
It has
The
to happen.
fighting
Jay.
for
Okay.
Awesome. It's
Well,
Well,
gotta
none
happen.
of you are hearing DB talk back. Because whilst you are poisoned in this way, you are unconscious.
DB, I just turned.
It
I just
lasts
looked
an
over your
hour.
shoulder.
Anybody want a short rest?
I guess we were taking a rest anyway.
Because he
That's
is
perfect.
unconscious for an hour.
DB passes out face down in the maw of the spider. Just
Oh,
face down
how
in the maw.
I'd like to say that you're using his other head as a pillow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, do not press the short rest button.
I grab him by the scruff of the neck and pull him off of there.
I need all 4 of you, please, to roll me a D100.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's exciting.
Uh-oh.
I'll just roll.
Good rolls. Good rolls.
Yeah, I can't find it.
On
Bad
D&D
on
Beyond,
you.
on Roll20 would
I
help
rolled
me.
my age.
What's my age again?
Oh,
I
no.
will take the 5.
91.
It doesn't matter which one of you rolled less than a 10. You will have no short rest. You attempt to rest, and after about 20 minutes, you have to chase off 2 giant spiders that come and try and take their friends away and eat at you.
Well, can we use the
With
spider
the
head to
head,
try
with
and-
the head, you can scare them off, but it prevents you from taking a full short rest. You will need to take another hour down here and roll me another D100, please. Just Ambrosia.
But DB's looking up, right?
DB
didn't get- I
will
didn't
wake
get-
up.
I was fine. I got my full rest in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just dragging
Uh,
him around.
Sure, DB, you can take a short rest because you are unconscious.
Wow. Wow.
What's going on?
So, sometimes it pays to fail.
See, that's a that's a 1.
Okay, that's a 1.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss, guys?
Oh, man.
Oh, we were just getting ready to head out finally.
Okay.
You done
Oh.
with your little beauty nap?
DB can take a short rest. The rest of you cannot.
Yeah.
Just to save me some effort, we're gonna just be on a different map. If that's all right.
Okay.
Just because it saves me from moving the enemies. But you are going to be awoken by some more spiders. Not even awoken. You're just going to be jumped on by a
Where
spider.
are we?
You are here.
Well, if all we were doing was attempting to make a short rest, Gnob would not have tried.
No. This creature sort of like it comes out of fucking nowhere, just and then bam. Yeah. So up here, please. Which is where literally the path that you guys at the edge of that map would have come out here, up the top. So it's not a big difference.
Okay.
Can you ping one more time for me, James? Sorry, I was doing my dice. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle you guys right back up against this wall.
It's more XP, guys. It's just more XP.
I mean, it's the same fight, but yes, you just zoomed it up a little bit. However, we are going to take a short break before we kick off that combat.
Okay.
Be right back. Hello ho, hello ho. Yeah, hello ho.
Wow.
Why not?
Hello?
That's right.
Should we go for hello ho? You're about to die to a spider.
Yes.
And yeah, why just roll me some initiatives, guys.
Out there.
I'm gonna go for 3 nat 1s in a row. Do I get
Oh,
anything if I do
man.
that? Do you get
Oh,
anything?
Yeah, you get
look at that,
disadvantage on your
though.
first
Look at
attack rolls.
that.
Hey,
Look at the
Nat
bullshit.
1 Ambrosia.
Right on my heels, Stevie.
Oh, very nice.
I'm feeling better.
Um,
DB Cornelius and Gnob. Any one of you changing?
I'm not trading this deck.
You can't trade in a 20s. It says it in my rules.
You want to trade in case I can get ahead of someone else in the fight, BB, or?
Yeah, you can trade with me.
I mean, it changes too. Right? Okay.
Oh, these things go.
No, my point is the two of you. You've got a 20 and a 22.
Oh, they're both gonna go first. I see.
All right. Cool. Ambrosia.
Oh, so it didn't attack me yet.
That is a.
Oh, there it is.
12.
No.
And a 20 to hit you.
Ouch. Yep.
That is 13 piercing damage.
Would get
Are you immune to poison damage?
Yes. I
Oh.
drink that for breakfast.
Then it's your turn.
Yum, 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 yum. Ugh. This probably happened because Ambrosia was getting a little confident because the last two fights she didn't take any damage. So she was talking a lot of shit. And that's why these spiders showed up. I am just gonna cast mirror image on myself, I think.
I like it. I like it.
Very nice.
And I don't know, maybe I'll try and frighten this one. This one spider in front of me. Is this one of those ice spiders we read about?
No, this is one of those phase spiders you read about.
That
It's
sounds
teleported.
Scarier. Oh
Mhm.
my god. Okay,
You
then
thought so.
yeah. After I cast my mirror image, I will do this thing. I'll ask the spider for a wisdom save against being
Okay.
frightened.
Six. 9.
Hell yes.
Okay, it's frightened of me, so I'm going to now mirror imaged walk the hell away from this thing.
Okay,
I'll take that.
it'll make a disadvantage attack roll,
Opportunity attack if it wants to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna
and it'll miss.
squeeze in here amongst the undead.
Okay,
Good luck.
DB.
Okay.
As you look
seems
around,
like
you
we're-
see multiple spiders.
I do see 2 currently. So
I
we're
see
gonna-
5,
Oh wow.
I only see 2.
1,
3. I see
2.
3.
3, 4, 5.
Well,
I see this. I see this one and this one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit 2. I'm going to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to twin another chaos bolt. Since I did have a
Yeah.
short rest, I got some points back.
Yeah.
So
you
we're gonna
actually got
aim
your beauty sleep.
for the
Damn
one
right.
that bit Ambrosia first.
And this one,
Goodness.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
We're gonna do some force damage.
16 total.
16 force damage.
Wow, that's awesome.
Does this one seem scarier than the other?
Yes,
one?
much. That's a phase spider. It teleported.
It can teleport.
Great. Give me a charisma. Give me a charisma save to take your my aberration damage. And then I was reading, and my
No way
jinx
that's
is
charismatic.
charisma damage plus a charisma modifier plus 1, so I have 1 more jinx. So 2 charisma saves from this shithead.
Oh, did that not happen automatically?
It didn't go through.
Okay, I'll have to fix it.
Cool.
Yeah, that charisma save is a 1.
So he takes 6 psychic damage, and give me another one for the jinx. My now officially final jinx.
Okay.
13.
That is a fail. DC 15, baby.
Hell yeah, whooping ass.
All right, get jinxed, you piece of shit.
Oh,
Double 6. No, wait, that means I don't get to choose. It just is whatever
Oh.
that one is. Okay. Double 12.
But
I
it
curse
feels lucky.
everyone. Double 12, I curse everyone.
oh wow.
6 is weak-minded. He is
Hmm.
curse of the weak-minded.
Sorry, just bear with me 1 second. Fix jinxes.
Oh, this old
This
combo.
is for charisma
Very
plus 1 charges on DB. There we go. And weak-minded. What does weak-minded do?
Up to 1 minute, the next time the target makes a wisdom saving throw or save against being charmed, it rolls a disadvantage.
Very nice.
Cool.
Disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Nice.
Great.
next
I'm
Attack roll on the other one?
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I fucking.
That was all for one. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
One
that was
little-
just the
that
twin
one
spell.
That one.
Oh yeah, this is the biggest threat.
Another 17.
17 hits.
Great.
One more
And we're gonna
game.
do thunder damage to him.
Okay.
19
Oh,
thunder damage.
wow, huge
Thunder
damage.
Lord.
Creature is wounded.
DB's going
Oh,
all
yeah.
out. DB's going all out here. He can't deal with any more fucking
He
spiders.
hates spiders.
That's it. I'm behind all the big people. I'm good.
Yeah.
Until he
let's all
phases
tuck
behind. Until he
here.
phases behind us. But you know that's.
Yeah.
He's too scared to do
No.
that.
DB doesn't know. DB doesn't know.
Gnob will be attacking with silent echoes, booming blading.
Okay.
Booming blading.
Roll to hit.
Fucking third 19 that I've rolled, man.
Damn.
Give me the 20. That's decent enough damage. 15.
Mhm.
15
12
hits.
and 3. Oh, no,
Oh.
sorry. It was
No.
26 to
26.
hit, 12 slashing, 3 psychic. So 15.
Oh, 15 damage. We love that. Creature severely wounded.
Now we're talking.
Oh.
What
Get
an
'em.
ass.
And it's booming bladed. And that's it.
That's fine.
Where's the booming blade thing?
Okay.
Here we go. Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, it's fighting time.
Okay.
I bet.
Oh, we're just hanging out. Ah.
Oh my god. Where are these things descending upon us from?
Ah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I feel like I'm in the safest place right now. With layers. of-
Another phase spider.
Yeah.
You said it too quickly, Mikayla.
Honestly, Mikayla, honestly, if you watch the stream back, as you say, I feel like I'm in the safest place, I change my mind as to where the face spider is going.
Despicable. Despicable.
So we're going to start off by webbing at Gnob,
Okay.
Let him have it.
which is a 16 to hit.
A 16 does not hit.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay, and then we're going to get the D up in here, who is also going to web at you
Oh,
for a
no.
23 to hit.
Mm.
Shit. No, I can't even shield that.
Good. You're webbed and therefore restrained.
That's bad.
This one on the left is going to go at DB,
How rude.
which is a bite attack. That's a 22 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, so it'll be 11 piercing, max damage at a constitution.
Whoa. That was scary.
Don't throw your toys out the pram. And a constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my.
16 on the saving.
Cool. Absolutely fine. Then the commander.
Mm-hmm. What's he got it?
This is a 7 to hit.
Beautiful.
Where was that?
And then, oh, an error occurred. No, the 7 was to hit the commander.
No, I know. I want you to roll that when you did it.
Ah, I see what you mean, yeah. And then the phase spider coming up behind Ambrosia.
Ah,
And it's going to get a 24 to hit.
Oh,
you can try. I will roll my
Dealing
mirror
4
images.
piercing damage if it mirror images you.
It hits one of my mirrors. I got 2 left.
Yeah, and realizing that it can't quite get a proper purchase on you, it's going to go for the Spectre with its second hit. So 24 to hit.
Damn, what's with these rolls?
Yeah.
11
Spicy.
piercing, half to 5. Can it take poison damage?
No.
Surely not.
Cornelius, you are up.
Yep, 1 second. Just update the token.
big damage, boys.
Big damage.
Oh
boys.
man.
What's your plan?
Okay, yeah, I'll do this. I am going to summon my Will-O-Wisp.
Ooh.
as my action.
Okay.
I will put it on over here.
Team Cornelius has expanded temporarily.
Good. More is better.
Excuse me,
Oh,
sorry.
gee, and shy.
My sister is messaging me at 1 in the morning. I feel like it's worth looking at. Never mind, nothing important. Carry on, Josh. Let's have Team Cornelius's attacks against whatever they're attacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll just bonus action. Commander to attack the phase spider next to him.
Yippee.
With his trident.
+2 from flanking.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Yeah.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Cool.
And then the Spectre will attack the same one.
No, he will not. After you land that strike, this creature will phase out.
Oh. Where are you going?
You have read in the book about phase spiders, and they can teleport into the ethereal plane and back.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
good
I
job.
didn't.
Good job, Cornelius. You killed that one.
That was an amazing hit.
It just
Exploded.
disappeared.
Fucking exploded. That was amazing.
Into nothing.
And then my
No,
Willow
great.
is going to let off some lightning charges into the spider
Okay,
next to it.
cool.
Oh, that sucks. If I could stop that from disappearing, it's cocked between 19 and a 1, so that's a 5 to hit.
Oh.
5 will miss.
It will take its bonus action to become invisible.
Cool.
Wow.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And yeah, that's me.
No, Josh, you still have 2 more summons.
What?
Your commander and your spectre haven't done anything.
No, he
Commander
attacked
hit the
commander.
face
The commander
spider,
hit the face
And then
spider.
the Spectre went to hit the
Missed.
face spider and it
Missed to the
disappeared.
jaw.
Oh, no. Sorry, the spectre would still get an attack. It disappeared when the commander hit it, and as a reaction, it disappeared.
Okay, great. Then,
Sorry, I knew that didn't add up to 3. Cool.
no, that's
Yeah, the
fine.
Spectre.
So can my Spectre try and rip off the webbing on Gnob?
Yeah, absolutely. It can take an action to do so. Give me an attack roll.
It's just unthinkable.
That kind of neg, guys.
What is going on with us tonight, guys?
Dude, it's because
What is
we're
happening?
bad people.
I started. I jinxed the group. I jinxed us.
It's because we're bad people. Okay, well, it was a nice idea. Gnob, let's kill you.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Is it whose turn is it? Face Spider?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, he's frightened, so he has disadvantage, so
Mhm.
it cancels out to straight. So maybe that'll save
Currently
you,
says
Gnob.
my encounter has no monsters. Please bear with.
We are
Gnob
the
is
monsters.
restrained, right?
We've established this.
Okay, so Gnob, it's a 7
Ooh,
and a 7 to hit you.
wow!
And then it is going to disappear into the ethereal room.
Good riddance.
Bitch.
Does it make a save against frightened at the end of its turn?
Yes.
Wisdom?
With disadvantage, because of
With
me.
disadvantage. Yep.
Cool. Ambrosia, you're up.
Suck it.
Is this path behind us, like, can I go up there? Up here,
Mhm.
for instance.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're phase spiders. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't want these guys getting closer either. So I'm just scooting as far away as I can.
So where did you move from?
We climb walls.
From here?
Yes.
Cool.
And I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is use a bonus action to do my where is she? My Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
And then let you guys run around and get some temp HP. Because I don't want these.
How many
summons
creatures
to
is it?
die. It is a number of creatures equal to your charisma. 5 creatures.
Okay, so it's 5 other creatures. Is yourself and 5 creatures, or is it 5 creatures including
Nope,
yourself?
doesn't include me.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then which the 2 low health summons?
Yeah, those guys.
Okay,
You
how much
will
temp
get-
HP?
Let's roll high. It's 5 times. It's double, right? So 10.
10 temp HP. That's huge.
2 times the number. Yeah, so I got a 5, so it's 10.
Amazing.
And you can use a reaction to move your speed. No opportunity attack if you want to.
Nope, that
join
does not
me
apply
up
to you.
here.
You're restrained.
Sorry, Gnob, forgot about you.
Well, I'm owing for
going.
everyone else.
Join me up here on the winning team.
So Josh, you need to apply temp HP to all 3 of you.
Yep.
That was my bonus action.
How much was it again, sorry?
10 temp HP to all 3.
Yep.
And then you and them can move up to their movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Is it up to their movement speed or twice their movement speed?
Up to, yeah, your speed. And then I'll just spit at this wounded one, I suppose.
What hit?
Because they don't mind. I mean, they do mind poison.
They resist
That's
poison.
a-
You know they resist poison.
These ones do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, in that case, can I do a vicious mockery instead?
Yeah, of course you can.
Wisdom save on this one.
2.
Oh my god, 6. 6 psychic and disadvantage on its next attack.
Nice. Creature severely wounded.
Alright, I've done all I can do. I dust my hands off. That's it.
Cool. DB.
All right, they can disappear. I can fucking do that too. I can fucking do that. I pull out the candle and I light it and disappear.
Yeah, I was thinking something similar might happen.
Well, this will give me advantage on my, like that's
Yeah.
the benefit.
No, I was gonna cast invisibility on myself.
What does it
if
take
those
to
guys
light?
didn't move.
What does it take to light a candle?
Object interaction.
Great.
Dang, that's awesome.
Then I will twin, and this is my last leveled spell slot for now. I will twin a 2nd level Chaos Bolt.
Ooh.
Should I kill this bitch, or should I get the
I
higher health
don't
one?
know. Maybe the
Probably the
higher-
other. Probably the
Get
other 2.
Full ones.
I can
yeah.
take that
gonna-
one out or try to.
I'm gonna hit these 2 with a 2nd level.
Yeah, let's start off with
With
the
the-
one here.
Sure, with advantage, right? Because I'm invisible currently.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, yeah.
Great.
And is
I did not roll advantage, so let me.
Okay, good.
14. If
14
that doesn't
hits?
hit, I'm putting a. Okay, great.
Ooh.
I was gonna play a fucking card because you know what? At this point,
we need it.
No, you're fine.
W.
Hold on. It is a. Don't do that. It's a 2nd level spell. It's a first level. It was first level damage.
Weirdly, it's added the extra D6. It just hasn't added the extra D8.
Whoa. It did the same thing.
Yep, that is
Whoa.
correct. So it is either way. It's 13 force damage to the first one. Does a 12 hit?
Oh no.
Sorry, bear with me, Pat.
Okay.
13 damage. What type of damage? Force, was it, did you say?
Force.
Yeah, 13 force damage to the first one, and your attack roll against the second guy was?
A 12. Does a 12 hit?
Bonus action?
Oh, does a 12 hit?
No, 12 does not hit.
Oh, great. I'm putting a card. You want me to spend my cards?
Okay, this time that's fine, but in general, you want to put the card on before you know whether you succeed or fail.
Oh, I was gonna put it on. I mean, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But in this particular situation, it's fine. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but by lack of meaning and purpose. Mean it. Have some purpose. Kill this guy.
love that.
We like discipline.
Give him the D.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's more like it.
I believe a 16 means it bounces.
It absolutely fucking does.
So it's
Oh,
20.
hell.
Is it 16 damage plus what in total?
It is 21 total thunder damage.
Dang.
You know, we're gonna hit the one that's low on life, and we're just gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, bear with me a second. That was a D, and it's 21.
Confirm the kill.
Thunder damage. Okay, make an attack roll against the next one.
That's a 20.
Yeah,
Holy hell.
that'll hit.
Bounce.
He's
Bounce.
showing off
bounce,
again.
bounce.
Come
That
on,
bounces
bounce!
again?
Come
bounces
on,
again?
bounce!
Kidding me
What
right
damage
now.
type and how much damage to A?
10 fire damage, and it bounces again.
Nice. Are
Oh
you bouncing it
my
back to the severely wounded
God.
D?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. DB coming.
Roll to hit.
You're showing off down there.
17.
Oh,
to hit.
17 hits.
Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
What's it? Come on, bounce!
Not this time, unfortunately.
Not this.
14 force damage.
You will get a double kill, though. Double kill.
Wow.
Um,
Kill.
Cool.
Great. That's the end of my. That
was
that's
pretty
the end of my
cool.
turn. You know what? Bonus action. Eat a flower. End of my turn.
Eat a flower? Okay, Gnob.
A flower. It's on my belt.
I would like to rid myself of the
Web.
spider webs.
Pat, do you mean you're drinking a Blue Mountain flower potion?
Yeah, eat a flower.
Right, okay, cool. I genuinely thought you were just like throwing a dandelion up into the air and having a munch for the hell of it.
Oh no.
Right, Knob,
I don't know
go.
what it is.
Yeah, I would like to free myself of the web.
Okay, go ahead. Make an
Yeah,
make an attack
bust
roll
on
or
out.
a athletics check, whichever you prefer.
Oh, they're equal, so I will just roll whichever.
Well, it depends.
20.
Do you want to try and attack it, or do you want to try and break
Attack
out?
is- Well, okay. Well, attack was 20.
Cool. Yeah, 20 hits. Give me damage.
Nice.
That'll
my
be
God.
26
14.
slashing will do it. Yeah, you're out.
Holy hell.
And then that's all I got right now. Actually, I will move up here to give the commander flank.
Where's here?
Oh, sweet.
Sorry, I'm moving right now.
Good. I'll take an opportunity attack with advantage.
Oh,
From host.
from the Spoiler.
Yeah, he
Wow.
will come back
He
into
didn't
vision.
go anywhere. He didn't go anywhere.
No, he can teleport, but in this particular instance, he just phases.
He just phased
Yeah,
out.
He's
exactly.
phasing it out.
No, I get it. I get it.
Is this the one who's frightened of me? Does he have disadvantage?
He does,
Still
but it
frightened.
doesn't matter.
He can't see you.
Up on this overlook? That's fine.
I didn't even realize that when you went up there. It doesn't matter. With advantage, you got a 10. Cool. Anything else, Nope?
No.
Okay, cool. That brings us to this guy here, who is going to come over here and is going to flank Nob, so it'll be +2. So it'll be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
It says web, but don't worry, it's the same to hit. So you'll take 4 piercing. Constitution save, please.
Oh.
Let's see. 16.
Okay, you'll take 3 poison damage.
So it was four with the initial damage,
Yeah.
then 3 poison.
This one's a 15 to hit you.
That is a miss.
Cool. Oh, stop breaking my tracker, please. Don't know why it moved, sorry. Brings us to our phase spider. And he is going to move up here actually, but that'll be a 7 to hit you, Cornelius.
Yes.
And an 11.
Wow.
Cornelius, you're up.
Fuck that spider.
Yeah.
Okay, I
says.
will cast Necromantic Clutch on this spider next to me.
Yep.
Mm.
Roll to hit. Flanking +2.
and then the -1. So that's an 18.
18 will hit.
That's 3 necrotic damage. But
And he will
I can
phase as a
move-
reaction back into the ethereal realm.
Wow.
And I can move away
Think
without
of this
provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Commander will attack the spider right next to him. For a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Jesus. Just 5 slashing damage.
Yep. Creature's wounded.
And then the Call Wisp, the Will-O-Wisp, will float on over to this weaker phase spider and attack it.
Yep, advantage because it's invisible.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That is 8 lightning damage.
Creature's dead.
Nice.
And then it will make a bonus action to go invisible again. And then the Spectre will go over to the more wounded spider over here and try and poke in its eyes. For a 12 to hit.
+2 from flanking will be a 14. 14 will hit.
Nice.
Nice.
That is 6 necrotic damage, and
Yep.
its hit point maximum will
Yep,
be
severely wounded. Anything else?
Cool. No. I think
Cool.
that's me.
Ambrosia.
I'll just vicious mockery this one that's almost dead.
Yep.
And walk away.
Okay.
That's a wisdom save on that.
It's a 2.
Ugh. Have 1 psychic damage.
Really?
Walking away from
Creature's on the brink of death.
Sorry.
DB.
You
All
can
right.
take care of this, right, DB? I'm getting a little tired.
Well, I just drank a potion that tasted like flowers. I did not eat a flower. Very different.
Sure.
I will again twin Chaos Bolt. Thanks to my short rest, I got more sorcery points back. So twin Chaos Bolt. The
You're
2 I
looking
can
so
see.
spry.
Love that.
First one. 16.
Yep.
Okay.
It's dead. I don't need any damage. I don't need any. Well, we need to see if it bounced. Right.
It did not bounce. Did not
Cool.
bounce.
Okay, it's dead. I have 1 hit point. Yeah.
Second one. That's another 16.
Mm-hmm. No, you do not want this to bounce.
But it will.
That is thunder damage, and it can give me a charisma save to take some shard damage.
Can you just give me the regular damage first, please?
15.
Okay, it's dead.
Yay!
Wow.
Great work, everyone.
There's one fate. Well, there's a phase spider
Yes, there is.
somewhere
Yeah.
still.
Are there not 2 face spiders?
Oh, I
No,
forgot
one
just
died.
one.
One died.
Oh,
That's
great.
it. I'm done.
Nob, you know it is somewhere over there, but in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
what a
I think
nightmare.
for now, Gnob will maybe just take dodge action.
Didn't hear a word of that, Rico.
Me neither. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think Gnob will just take the dodge action.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so this creature will appear. And it will go at the commander.
Ooh.
For a 13 to hit,
That's
19 to hit.
I'll hit.
Can the commander take poison damage?
It cannot.
12 piercing. Cornelius, you're up.
Yep.
Give it the
I'll-
most damage first, because it's going to disappear as soon as you do.
You do know that it has only gone invisible when you've hit it with melee stuff. Pat, you've regularly hit the guys with like Chaos Bolt and stuff, and they haven't gone into the ethereal realm. Do with that information what you will.
I only hit that one time.
Interesting.
But,
Yeah.
Okay, only 2 of my summons have a ranged.
So the
Only one
bounce
of
hit
my
as well.
summons has a ranged attack.
Sure, but you can do range, right? So start with that.
So, I'll just fire off a necrotic bolt.
Roll it.
That is a 19.
19 will hit.
That's 6 necrotic damage, and it can't
Cool.
heal itself. And then bonus action, I'll use my commander to use his bonus action to command the Will-O-Wisp to attack because it does the most damage. So.
Yep.
Wow.
And is that a melee attack?
What if it hit? That's a 10 to hit.
+2 from flanking. It'll still miss though.
Tragic.
Okay, then if it's still here, my.
Did you roll with advantage,
Spectre will-
Shush?
No.
Your wisp is invisible.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. It's the exact same, I believe.
Is it going to bonus action go invisible again?
Well,
That's
yes.
what
Cool.
the rolls
Okay.
say.
Who wants to go next? Do you want to move your commander away and ranged attack it? Or...
But if it takes opportunity attack, it's dead. So...
We're resting after this. Like,
Although if it
Mikayla and I
opportunity
both
attacks,
resting.
it then can't use its reaction to
That is
so-
also true.
Try to rest.
You could have the
Uh,
Spectre go in and then go out of range. Provoke an opportunity attack that way. And then your commander could walk away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Yeah, it'll attack the Spectre. Spiders aren't clever. That's not meant to be an advantage, but it doesn't matter. 9.
I'll miss. Yeah, so
Alex,
the
whoop
undead
his
commander
ass.
will use his chill touch.
And the commander being dead means he has to spend a spell slot, whereas the commander being alive means it gets to roll hit die. 20 hits.
Great. That's 6 necrotic damage,
You okay? Creature's wounded.
and then the Spectre will go back in for a 6.
6 will miss. Ambrosia.
That's me.
Did these ones take poison or no?
Yeah, as far as you know, they don't have any damage resistances.
Oh, okay, great. I'll spit at it.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. See how it likes that. For a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Taste of its own medicine. Meh. 5 poison damage.
Okay.
And I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good, I'm
Ambrosia. DB, sorry.
I'm like I'm out of slot, so we're gonna just Sorcerer's Burst
Okay.
Yep.
on him.
Advantage.
2 nat ones.
good. Oh my god! What is
Oh,
in the air today?
But now I can jinx this piece of shit. So now he will automatically roll a nat 1 on his attack.
Nice.
Thanks
No,
to-
you're
Look
up.
at that.
Thanks to woeful misfortune.
Because I have a
Look at
funny
that.
feeling that his next attack might be a... his next roll might be a death save.
Oh
Oh
god.
no. I'm gonna attack it over the Spectre's heads.
I don't think you meant woeful
Or the
misfortune.
commander's head.
Because that's your jinxes.
I did not. Let's see. Let me
Yeah.
find out where it is.
Cool.
But it is
Go
a
ahead,
second
Gnob.
attack, that's fine. Yeah.
+2 from flanking, yeah.
26.
26 hits. Is that another 19?
No, that was a 17.
Okay.
Let me check actually. 15. 12 slashing, 3 psych.
Please describe his grisly demise.
So you guys can't see because like the spider's big and you're up there, but like Knob's sword just like cleaves through the spider. You don't even hear anything because that's just what the sword does, and it's sort of just like it's like severed head slides onto the floor. That's it. Finish the face spider.
You may take 550 experience points.
I blow the candle out.
Okay.
We're so close.
You would know from your book that phase spider eyes can be powerful magically. Can I have a D8, please, from Gnob and Cornelius?
I am absolutely not rolling any dice when it comes to these spiders.
That's a 6.
Just the 3.
Okay. So one of you will be able to get one phase spider eye. And a phase spider eye says a creature holding the eye can cast blink. The eye disappears after the spell is cast.
I like that.
That's pretty cool. So you crush it and then you have under the effects of blink. You'll have to just make a note of that. I am not making D&D Beyond items for the 1,804 creature items that are in the guide. Yeah. As you guys recuperate, you can move over to where effectively you would have got after that. So down to here, because obviously you guys are on the previous map. You see a large, strange plant to your west. This thing here.
Yes.
I will take a nature check, please. You scroll through the book, but you don't see anything in the book about this.
Nature.
Nature from anyone?
I'm an indoor cat.
Anyone who's proficient?
I don't think.
No one? Okay,
Not
then I'll take it from
maybe
Cornelius.
Cornelius?
Cornelius is the most naturey guy by default.
Because he collects the vials of blood
Because he's
of
clever.
random
Exactly.
animals.
Yeah, exactly.
17.
Yeah, you don't know what this is, but you've seen a plant that's a little bit similar on the surface. And you'll note that various parts of the plant are sticky. And you'll see one bit that actually closes on in. It's a little bit like a giant Underdark Venus flytrap. Except this is called an Underdark Venus Maneater, which is a really quite frightening name for a plant.
That's better.
Should a wily adventurer fall in here, the DC to escape is a 28 athletics check. And whilst inside it, you take a d8 of acid and 4d8 of poison every round. You don't want to get eaten by that thing. That being said, it has no way of actually putting you in there, so it's very unusual that a regular creature would fall in. But yeah, you don't want to even try and harvest that, so just stay away. As you look at the ground, you'll notice strange purple veining.
I saw that.
This is sort of like thin cracks that seem to have purple that is similar to those crystals you saw before. And effectively, I should probably have told you this during the fight, they repel, so it's almost like a less gravity effect. Your jumping height is doubled in this area.
Mm.
Cool.
And just to give you guys a little show, if you were to go down here, you would see wrapped up bodies. None of them are quite the same height as a human. You may give me a perception check, should you wish, to see if you can identify what types of creatures they are.
I guess. Duragar.
I have a 14.
With a 14, you would recognize these creatures as another creature in your book. A Darrow.
That's Daryl. Daryl?
Daryl.
I met him before.
Daryl again. Yes, Darrow.
Get him out of there.
I will show you what a Darrow is when it eventually decides to load. Because it currently says it is making a wisdom perception check to find the encounter. D&D view.
Oh, interesting.
I see.
There you go. They're little creatures like this. And in your book, it will tell you... Where's our music gone? Has it stopped? It has, right?
Wow, he's horrible.
How rude. Let's put it back on. Darrow slink through the subterranean realms, seeking places that are safe from the perils of the Underdark. Equal parts fearful and vicious, bands of these dwarfkin prey on those weaker than themselves, while giving simpering obeisance to any creatures they deem more powerful. A lone Darrow may seem pitiable, but a cackling, spitting, growling, howling horde of them is horrifying to behold. Fractious in groups and individually weak, Darrow would have died out long ago but for two elements of their character. They're cautious and distrustful, which serves them well as they navigate the dangers of the Underdark, and they have stronger than normal tendency to develop sorcerous power. Individuals who do so tend to be known as savants. There's also a couple more paragraphs, so I will paste that into Discord probably, if anybody else wants to have a little read.
These are the guys that are all wrapped up.
I mean, if we run into these guys and we tell them that we're tough, maybe they'll help us out. mean?
Yes, exactly.
But do you guys wanted to try and rest? Anyone in particular? In the midst of a phase spider web?
Yeah, maybe not.
Can we see if the path continues on past the webs? Is there an area just past the webs? Or do
Yeah,
they go on
so
for a while?
as you go down here, you will see the end of the webs. They end in one of these large Venus man-eaters.
Oh, great. Well, not there.
Lovely.
And
You can
then
creep
after
past
that-
it, down the path if you wish. You
The
see a
path-
narrow path. You're not sure what's at the end of it.
Oh
Like
boy.
here?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, with this
Down
thing
here.
this thing guarding our rear here, it may not be
Maybe
the
we
worst.
should sleep.
It may not be the worst spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't move, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as
The
we
No,
fucking
they don't.
spoilers down here.
Do you want to like move up into a slightly less webby bit, like up here? Because you could sleep like right up on that platform if you want.
I mean,
Sure.
if you think you want to go around the corner, you think nothing's gonna be there, then we can do it. But I'm all out of juice, my guy.
Can't you fucking turn invisible?
I mean, I could. Last time I did that, you guys yelled at me. You called me the betrayer.
That was a
Don't
funny one.
leave, just go and see what the fuck is out there.
Oh yeah, oh that way. Okay, no.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
wanna
that
you wanna
makes
go in and
sense.
have a little look around?
The
Okay.
narrow tunnel.
I'll do a quick.
Okay,
quick
just
tunnel.
DB, please. Put your token.
Have a guidance on
Yeah.
your way over there.
All right.
Goodbye.
The last time you ever see deep.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. I see
Walks
it, I
into
see
the
it, I
biggest
see it,
web.
I see. It. I turn around. I don't go. I turn around.
As you go through a narrow tunnel, you see it open up into a vast chamber with chains hanging across the top. Dangling down from the chains are the thickest spider webs you have ever seen, and clinging from one of them is a spider that stands almost 40 foot in height.
Oh, there it
DB
is.
turns right the fuck away and leaves back.
Yeah.
I need a stealth check from you, please. This is to avoid being heard.
I do have advantage.
Advantage. Don't roll 2 ones again, please, man.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
My God.
Yeah, let's
They've all been
go.
leading up to this.
So I was just pointing out, this ledge you don't have to go there. You can go wherever you want, but that ledge
No,
seemed,
that's probably
seemed
fine.
like a good
That's out.
vantage point.
There's a wall to our back. Like yeah. I
Yeah,
think-
I like that.
Okay.
I like a wall. to go back.
If you want to go up here, it's going to be a trial, my friends. I will please take a D100 from all four of you.
Oh, good. It can't possibly be bad again, right?
Okay, here we go. I
On
like it.
roll
I like the
20
start.
is preferable, or D&D Beyond, please, so that I
Yep.
can see it. Okay.
Please be
That was
king.
really close.
You may all
Okay.
take
Okay.
a short rest.
That was really close to being a 1 again, though.
I don't think I even need a short rest.
No, I need a long. I'm
No, but right now you've taken an hour, so that is a
Gotcha.
short rest, whether you like it or not.
Gotcha,
Take a
gotcha,
short
gotcha.
rest. Like, if it doesn't do anything for you, that's fine. We've got 5 hours to go. Is someone
one.
keeping watch, or are we just trusting the undead servants to do so?
Nob will keep watch.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
At
Healthy.
least for the first bit, and then you'll rotate between. Okay. Josh,
Sure,
if you
yeah.
want to roll the hit die for your summons on the short rest.
Yeah, that's not down.
Yeah. Okay. After that, I will once again take a D100 from you all, please.
Can I have eaten or drank a blue flower potion
course
while
you
I was keeping watch?
I rolled the exact same number again.
What does it all mean?
Does that bounce? Does that
Oh,
bounce
another
the next hour?
D100. Sorry, come
Yeah.
I gotta
out.
do this every hour for the next 6 hours.
No. This is a different row. Different
shit.
thing we're looking for.
Okay, good roll. Good roll.
Okay, Pat.
Okay, let's go.
I need, please, a D8. Means you are rolling on an encounter table.
A date.
7.
Yes.
That's a lucky number right there.
Yes, I love that. Okay, as you are in the sort of third hour of your rest, you're struggling. It's difficult to get any sleep down here. There's strange echoes. There's unusual noises. Everything feels a little off, you know? It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel pleasant to be. You hear... What is going on here? Well, I see. Okay. Oh. And then the creature begins to wander straight on through. He looks like a regular guy. He is about 6 foot in height. I don't know why it says bandit under his name. Let's fix that. He's a bald guy. It did for me. He's wearing a large scarf and leather armor. You can see that his eyes glow red as if looking through the infrared spectrum. He wanders right on over to you. What's happened? Well, what have we here? Oh. You're on an adventure, aren't you?
Who watches this? Knobs? Or
yeah, Gnob, you're watching, but it's DB that sort of stirs and sees this creature coming as well. So the two of you are awake.
Hey.
And as he speaks out loud, all of you will wake up.
Yeah. Hey there, pal. You know it's dangerous down here to be down here by yourself.
Quite dangerous to be down here as a group, even if one of you is capable of summoning the undead, or two of you maybe. Yes. But you can't. You can't get interesting mushrooms up above ground. Well, you can, but only for eating, not for potions. Not for potions. Anyway, where are you headed to? Somewhere in particular, or are you lost down here? I can see you out at the nearest exit if you'd like.
Oh.
No. So
What do
you're
we think about that, everyone?
So you're like an alchemist. You make potions?
No, but my wife does. I am an explorer. I make maps. Well, I draw very bad maps, but maps nonetheless. Yes, I tend to sell them to a friend who makes better versions of them. I'm mapping the Underdark while I find mushrooms for my wife.
Oh yeah, no, we're close personal friends with a map maker, an Otter. He's pretty cool.
Oscar? That's who I sell my maps to!
Oh yeah, we got
Do you have a map
Oscar
of down here?
Do we?
Yes,
We
you
do.
did. You bought one from him.
I'm hesitating because I don't know if I want to tell him down here, but
he'll say, well, if you don't, I have some. They're very rough copies, but I have a couple here. I've been tracing over them, making sure that I don't miss anything.
I mean,
where are you trying to get to?
The giant fucking spider in the next chamber.
No, don't worry about him. Actually, maybe you should worry about him. But yeah, I came from over there. He doesn't see so well in the bright light.
Good to know.
A good daylight spell will blind him. Temporarily, at least.
So you just blind him when you go in there.
Fortunately, none of you are high enough level to cast daylight. But he is. He will give you a little smirk.
Clever.
Shine a bright light.
Well.
We're
the more you learn down here.
We're headed that way. Perhaps we could, pay you to cast some daylight on that spider. Let us get.
No need to pay. Well, you've got a little. Are you trying to get some rest down here?
It's been tough.
It is very tough to get any rest down here.
Fine.
But here, why don't you gather round and I will give you some shelter. And when you're awake, I'll blind the spider for you so you may pass, and then I'll be on my way.
I want to message Gnob real quick. Message him and just be like, we trusting this guy? What's your read?
As you whisper, he looks dead at you and says, well, now, things we can't discuss in public. Whispering's very rude, you know.
Well, it's message, so he counts that as he can hear our thoughts, is what you're saying.
No. When you cast message, you do a whisper, right? Like just a quiet whisper.
Okay.
He can't hear what you're saying, but he knows you're whispering. So he just says whispering in public is rude. Yeah.
I misunderstood. Okay.
You'll have to forgive my friends. They are lacking in manners.
Yeah, I think I have a head injury.
Well, it can be difficult to trust people down here, that's for sure.
That's true.
And the Darklings. The Darklings are problematic. I'll let you guys have a little think. Oh look, A phase spider! And he goes rushing over to the corpse of the phase spider. Oh, you've already removed its eyes? Well, did you fight them? Goodness me, one of you's quite adept with a sword. And he begins like probing about, and he extracts some poison from them, and starts like threading some web out and reeling it around his arm and stuff, letting you guys have a little quiet chat.
Listen, I'm pretty sure if this guy wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. So I think we should trust him.
I think he's
Powerful enough. Stronger than us.
Not by much, but enough.
If he wants to help us, does he seem like he's trying to run an angle on us?
Give me an insight check.
Let me think about this weird man.
Yeah,
Just
you've met a
looks
lot
like
of con.
happy idiot to me.
You've met a lot of con artists. You would know.
Yeah, I know a thing or two. What did you say? Insight 17.
Yep. You're pretty sure, as an expert con artist, that there is no place worse to be trying to con people than the Underdark, where the chance of coming across people in the Underdark is a D8 on a D100 roll under a 40, and then specifically rolling a 7. The chances of him encountering somebody, it's the only encounter where you were going to meet another humanoid. So, yeah, the chances are so slim that there'll be no point running a con down here.
I think we can take him up, and I mean, if he turns out to be up to something, we outnumber him at the very least. If he wants to help, why not let him?
I mean, he knows Asuka, which I guess is a good thing, but like Rich also knows Asuka, and that guy's
poor Rich that makes you rich catching strays till episode 90. We know that's coming.
We have a mutual friend, yeah. Let's exploit this.
He moves over to the Venus man-eating. What's it called? Venomous.
Man-eater?
Yes, Venus Underdark man-eater. That's the one. And he sort of leans in a little gingerly and starts scraping back some of its leaves.
Oh, he's.
Oi, what's your man? What's your name?
Spadicus.
Good idea.
And he goes, no, Spadicus.
Spadicus.
Okay.
Yes. And he comes over. At your service.
We'll take you up on your offer.
Ah, excellent. It'll take me 10 minutes to prepare this spell, or to cast this spell. Make yourselves comfortable. Short, you'll have to huddle together, I'm afraid.
Oh, very well.
And he is going to cast Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Let's all get cozy.
Cornelius, you don't know this one?
I can squeeze.
I thought you knew all the spells.
Yeah,
I thought you knew.
That you be
all the
cowering in a
spells.
corner somewhere, Tabaxi.
I mean, you've run away in every single fight too, so you know.
Where did I run to?
I don't need 4 dudes to like stand in front of me.
Oi, shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
Just
No,
one.
you
Just
just need
one.
you just need 4 dudes to be able to betray and flee.
I've saved your life. Just remember that. Apparently you forgot already, but that's okay.
You saved my life by fleeing and abandoning us till we'll all die.
Now,
And yet you speak of teamwork? If only your puny Tabaxi brain understand the meaning of hypocrisy.
While you bicker, this guy is going to sit on the cliff edge and sort of swing his feet. He looks very relaxed. You know that he obviously spends a lot of time down here. Leomund's Tiny Hut is a wizard spell. I think some other classes might get access to it.
I do want to show him Oscar the map of the Underdark.
He will exclaim, "Oh, look, this is one of my earlier works. This is brilliant.
Oh,
I love that.
Still up to date?
This is when I accidentally went into the Dwarven Citadel. I don't like dwarves.
Who does?
Yeah, this bridge is broken now. By the way, I point out the rope bridge that we crossed.
Ah,
It's not
yes.
anymore.
Yes, that's a shame, isn't it? It was quite convenient for those who don't have the powers of flight. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I like to use my little boots to fly. And he'll gesture down. He's wearing boots of flying. They have little wings. I think they're not called boots of flying. I think they're called winged boots. Yeah, he's got little winged boots. It is the only item that looks magical on him. You will note that apart from like his little pouch for herbs, the only thing he seems to have on him is a spell book that is strapped to his hip.
Been there recently.
Have I been there recently? Well, sorry, to the Broken Bridge or to
to the Dwarven
dwarves?
Citadel.
No, once was quite enough. That was about 8 months ago. No, I try everything I can to avoid any encounters with dwarves at all. They're awfully racist, I find. Don't like anybody other than dwarves.
Here. Well, they're going to get a little surprised.
Why were you there?
As I said, I stumbled there by mistake. I didn't realize that the Underdark connected up to their mines, and then all of a sudden I found myself face to face with one of the ugly brutes. He tried to hit me with a pickaxe. About as rude as it gets.
My goodness.
No hospitality.
Did you kill him?
Of course not. I gave him a gentle suggestion that he should return home, and then I left the same way I came. Why would I kill him? I am no murderer.
No. It was like a rhetorical question, you know.
None of us would ever do that. It's fine.
Showed him up, gave him what for.
Far be it from me to judge you.
I meant to defend yourself. So.
Yes, exactly.
We should only return with force when we have no other option.
Fair enough.
They call me the bee in subtlety.
Nice. That's a good one. I'm writing that down.
I like that one. Yeah, but right.
I know that he'll say, well, you were napping anyway. Have a few hours, won't be long. And with that, you guys may hit the long rest button. He will recast his Layman's tiny hut if necessary.
What a kind man.
Keep an eye on you.
Mikayla, did you give us max HP? No, max HP at some point?
No, it was just temp.
That was your
Who gave us
breakfast.
That was the breakfast that gave us max HP.
You do have the rations for that, don't forget. It's a D10 of max HP the following morning to eat. So after you've long rested, if you want to do that, it's fine. In the morning, he'll sort of look at you and,
I do want
look at you all spick and span. Do you always sleep with undead in your presence?
Ugh, these days, it seems like
Most unfortunately.
These days. Right. Okay. Where did you pick them up? Are they yours? And he looks to Cornelius.
I turn to Gnob as he says that. Say, most unfortunate indeed when they're helping you in the front line and taking hits for you so that you don't get hit as much. Very unfortunate. Yes, they are mine.
A wizard then of some prowess. I brought a couple of these. But I don't need them anymore. If you would like one, perhaps you can add it to your spellbook, and he will offer you a scroll of rope trick.
Oh, cute.
Hey.
Cool.
Rope trick.
Excellent for finding some respite in the Underdark. Most of the monsters won't spot you out.
Much appreciated, Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Is Ambrosia purposely mispronouncing?
Yes, she does this all the time.
Sorry guys, don't roll your own d10s.
Okay.
Who rolled first?
Me.
I don't like a 1. Ambrosia rolled a 9. Should we split it down the middle?
I'm happy with my 9.
We'll do.
Yeah, let's take the average.
Yeah,
5.
okay. We'll do 5. So 5 max HP to each of you. Yeah, it's because the rations obviously are a 1, so the meal doesn't confer different benefits to different people.
Some of us are better at eating.
Some of us are better at eating. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will say, right, should we jaunt along and see old Spidey Whitey?
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay seeing her, but I don't want her to see us. You know, that's okay.
She hates the light. Shall we? And with
Yeah,
that,
if you could help us get past, that would be
you guys can put
delightful.
yourselves next to DB up here.
You
Oh.
pick again? Sorry.
Top in the middle.
Oh, that's narrow.
Yeah, move down a little bit.
Don't worry about putting the undead here, but you can if you want. And as we get over here, he will look up and say, Nope, you stay right there. And he raises his hand, and you can see there's a sort of a small glimmer of light that sort of glows, and then it gets brighter and brighter and brighter until you are surrounded by 60 feet of bright light. Yeah, and as he casts the daylight spell, the
Feels
spider
so
sort of
nice.
cringes away. You see this huge spider, its legs almost 35 feet long, massive bulbous body, sort of literally curl up and face the wall and try and avoid the bright light. On the left, you see a very strange looking sort of building. It's got spikes coming out of it at all angles. It's a very squat building with a long, narrow glass window. Glass is very rare in Mazarea as a whole. It's quite, it's a sign of the rich. So it's a little unusual to see.
What's that?
Oh, that's a very sad story, actually. I'll tell you as we walk. And with that, he will jaunt you past Spidey Whitey, and we're going to give you some XP, so remind me of that. Because you found the non-combat solution through sheer luck, but that's fine. And he will say, well, that was an old friend of mine. Oh, he's gone now. His name was Quinn. He was a wizard. We taught each other many things. We came down to the Underdark together the first time, a long time ago. He built himself a place to stay. Then, one day, well, he found that he was held in the eye of a beholder.
Oh.
Beholder.
Far away from here. I came upon him and I found him petrified. I tried to bring special oil from the basilisk to unpetrify him. When I did, he just shattered to dust.
So sad.
I'm assuming Ambrosia doesn't just chuckle out loud.
She's hiding her laugh.
Yeah, it's not very like choke a little bit.
Because it's so funny how sad it is.
We've we've all lost friends in the past on jobs and in life, and it's always tough.
I used to use Quinn's place sometimes to stay, but recently, old Spidey Whitey up there has rather made this place her own, and I don't want to risk my luck. Find her waiting outside the front door one day.
No,
Anyway,
doesn't seem worth it.
I need to go the other way. So you're headed to the dwarves. There are some strange creatures that way, but you should be somewhat all right for about 6 or 8 hours. After which you'll come across a chasm of lights. When you do, look out for the Neogi. They do love their pets. But I'm afraid I must be off. Neogi!
And who is that? I'll open the book.
Yeah, we can look at it.
Yeah, he will tell you that Neogi like to dominate the minds of monsters and use them as pets.
Oh, lovely.
They won't be able to dominate your minds, but they might have some strong animals as pets.
Yeah.
Hey,
Great.
Spartacus,
Giant spider.
if we want to come visit, where's your wife make up her shop? Maybe come visit when we
Oh,
buy some things from her.
she is... Oh, I need the actual town name. I knew you were going to ask something like this. It's a
You don't have to tell us now, but
fucking mile away from here, by the way.
We would ask.
Where are we? It's in the same... I think it's in Morandrow? Which is the same place you just were. It is... Credan. Credan in Morandrow, near the Glamour Mountains and the Glamour Hot Springs. It is an area renowned for its medicinal plants and thriving culture of botanical healing. Oh, sorry, that says a whole lot.
Wow.
There's a random 5 there. 7,000 people. Marquis Mathis Grierson is the... And that's what I was trying to paste.
What's your name? Swallowcus.
No, her name is Petrus.
That's lovely.
Wow.
Lovely name.
It's a nice name, yeah, it's a nice name.
That's a great name.
I think she's most likely a gnome at the moment.
Oh, at the moment, does she change?
She,
We both do. We've been together a long time, and he will sort of
No further elaboration needed.
He will transform into a female gnome with short green hair, fairly squat, with lovely plump breasts. She should look a little like this. And then he will turn back into himself.
Good for you. Good for you, buddy.
Well, we don't like to draw too much attention. Well,
no, any friend of Oscar's is a friend of ours, right? You know, you're quite kind. Thank you.
Well, I shall let him know that I bumped into you. I don't believe I took your names.
Yes, thank you for your help, dear. Did we give Oscar our real names? I don't even remember.
You certainly gave Oscar your bull names.
Oh.
So those of you who had different bull names, I think, was that all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gave Oscar your bull names.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, my name is DB. Nice to meet you.
Nice. Pleasure. Happy travels. And with that, he shall wander back over there before the daylight spell runs out.
Yeah, let's scurry out of here before it ends.
We get the absolute fuck out of here.
And as you will now enter into...
Are we gonna have to come this way back when we're done with these dwarves?
Yes.
Yeah, not coming back this way.
Did you all even think about that?
Sorry, this is the wrong map. It's a nice picture, but it's not what I was aiming for. There we go. Colors are confusing. No, what the fuck? Why is it doing that?
Hey.
We've already been there.
Yeah, it keeps putting me in scene 4 and scene 2. Are we in scene 3 now?
Here.
Okay, here we go. Fantastic. As you begin to move a little further, you will see little buildings. Tiny buildings at various different parts, different outcrops. You might catch a glimpse of a Darrow here and there as you move through. This is... they seem to share this city with someone. Once you catch very slight glimpse of a Darkling. But for the most part, you are able to pass unhindered as you head through the Underdark. And that is... Oh, God.
No, we'll save for next time.
Josh?
You said we got some XP?
Yes, I'm getting there. And that is where we will come to an end. Josh, can you deal out your exhaustion card, please, before I forget that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good night's rest.
Fantastic.
Tiny hut.
And the Colossal Spider was worth 450.
Yay, we level up.
This is really weird, because if you pass it on the way back and fight it, you'll get the same XP for the creature twice.
Do that.
We're min-maxing.
But yes, finding the non-combat solution. I will tell you, Pat, that
450?
6 of those 8 rolls were negatives. And 2 of them were okay, and he was the positive. 7 and 8 were both pretty positive. So all those nat ones added up to something positive in the end. But yeah, we will come to the timeless tradition of MEPs. I will start with Rico saying, "I've been quiet all this time, you bastard. Talk to the ghoul." Which was great. And also just a little one for Ambrosia going, it seems to be the case these days for Do You Always Rest with Undead. Josh?
Yeah, mine goes to that guy who was like, I really don't like dwarves. And Mikayla's just offhand kind of, who does?
Which is completely ironic, because Mikayla loves dwarves.
Exactly.
No, Ambrosia's not impressed with them.
Yeah, it was just funny. Yeah, I like that. Pat?
I mean, the fucking double net ones. Like, what is going on here?
There were plenty of double net ones as well, right?
Cascade of like the downward cascade of like my nat ones, Josh's, and Mikayla's just like going downhill until we're in another fight, which is just ridiculous.
So we rolled a 1 and a D100, which is just completely unexpected. Rico?
I really liked Mikayla ending that first spider fight, just throwing the fucking dagger just like
in the eye.
Like
limp.
If that guy took another turn, that would have made things so much harder for the rest of the.
Oh, it wasn't even a spider; it was a roper. Sorry,
roper. Yeah, because the roper had 2 3d8s coming the way of the 2 summons, right? So it was really a very well thrown dagger. Mikayla.
Yep, I was also gonna say how crazy the rolls were. Just the reactions were so funny when I rolled that 1 on the D100. It really killed me so much. But besides that, I will say that DB's Chaos Bolts were very exciting this time
Yeah.
around.
The double
Mhm.
bounce.
We were doing a
Sounds
lot of
double
crazy
bounce.
stuff this time, making up for our
Bounce.
bad rolls.
Yeah,
Yep.
that the bouncy was crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, that was like a double kill.
I think that is where we are going to come to an end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
we shall see you soon.